pull the stuff out. Hey yo! Welcome to the wonderful world of HungryHeath. Are we live?
Should be live. Give us a thumbs up if you can hear us.
I can hear you. Here's my thumbs up. I can hear you.
How is everybody tonight?
Tonight.
I see your thumb going up. Welcome to the Friday night. If you're new here, every Friday night
we go live to the Friday night feast. We'll cook up an entree, maybe a couple little snacks. We'll show y'all how we do it, and then we'll just sit around and chew the fat with all of our friends and what we like to call the Hungry Horde. And I'm trying the new pickles.
The new pickles.
I say new. I bought the giant jar of pickles at the Heb, and this is an empty container of pickle relish. I was like, why don't I just put them in that and we'll have them here and make it easier to get to.
Wow. So how's everybody's Friday? What are you cooking up, or what have you cooked up? I see Haley's here and Sharon's here, 22 cute cats, and hey everyone, time to watch Shelly and Heath cook something fun. I think it is going to be fun tonight.
Hope so.
Having a new, does anybody else feel like when you get a new kitchen gadget that it does make it fun?
Because y'all saw me fighting with the food processor the other day.
Yeah.
So you get to see us fight with this Stuffler now.
Yeah, so we'll see how this goes.
Has 2KK showed up yet? Joe and Rachel? It's their
I
fault
don't
we
know.
have this.
I see Blue Dove's here. She goes, hey, yo, all you Hungry Horde mates, fabulous Friday night feast to our Horde Master and Mistress. That's
Nice.
right. And then, I don't know if y'all can see my hair. Look how much hair I have. It's like so much hair. I took it out of the braids on Monday, which was, let me just tell you, that was some work getting the braids
How long
out.
did it take you?
It felt like forever because they were really tight up here and they did not want to come out. But when it first came out, my hair was like stretched out to here.
Like you shook your finger in a light socket or something?
Yeah, it was just so poofy. But every day when I've been brushing it, it's getting a little more,
Under control.
Under control, right? But I felt like I was like Princess Merida. I don't know. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong, but from Brave, because I had like all that red hair everywhere. But it's getting there. I think a couple more times of brushing, it'll probably back to my normal straight, because usually my hair does not like to curl. I also see Jen's here. Hey Jen. She goes, hello, we can see and hear you. Thank you.
Hey Jen, I see earlier where you were announced to be going on the 23 cruise.
I know.
I'm excited about that.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
Glenda's here. Jen asked if it was the sound is muffled or me. I don't know. How's everybody else saying with the sound? It might just be me. 22Q Cat says Shelly took her braids out. I'm saying. Right Gwen is here. She goes, time to experiment. Right. Ooh, Sharon's doing a creamy.
Oh,
Glenda says she can't understand what we're saying. Oh. I wonder, let's see. Let me see if that is better. Jamie said, looks like it's still wavy. It is. Okay, the sound's a little off tonight.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like you're talking, not using your mics. Oh, it's muffled, huh?
Yeah, we're not using the mics. They've been giving us some problems, so we just deleted them and just using my phone again. I apologize.
Yeah, I wonder why it's muffled. Jamie says it's good there. Oh, and I see Sarah says it's good. Okay.
Mic check. 1, 2. I don't know.
I don't know. That's weird. But let's see. Make sure. Settings, audio. Let me try turning it up a little. Try this. All right, let's see if that's any better. I changed a couple things. Just let me know if the sound is better. Good sound, just the volume's low. I turned up the volume. as it was set on a low setting. So see if that's better now. Juju B is here. Hey Juju.
Howdy.
Yeah, so we got this in. They shipped it. It was so funny, y'all.
Here's the shipping label that's from the manufacturer. Like if if it was sitting on the shelf in the store, the box, they just grabbed that. I don't know if you can tell. Right here's the label. They just stuck the shipping label on that and sent it out. Did you get it from Amazon?
Yeah, so I ordered on Matreya's Coffee Talk, and it said it would be delivered between 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. They delivered it at what did you say, 6 in the morning?
5:06 a.m.
Oh, 5:06 a.m.
That's when I was woke up.
They dropped it off at the front door.
Because we have the Ring doorbell, so it gives us a notification and it shows us the video.
Yeah, so I was like, geez, that was quick. That wasn't even overnight. If we'd probably ordered earlier in the day, we probably could have got it on Sunday.
On the same day, yeah.
So we got it Monday.
I'm just cutting this open so that I don't tear up the box.
Yeah, so he's gonna, and we haven't even opened it yet, y'all. So this is.
I figured we'd wait and do it all on camera for all you guys.
Cool Kid Keto's here. Hey Nicole. She
yeah.
goes, hey cool kids and all the Hungry Horde. I was afraid I wasn't gonna make it tonight, but I'm here for a bit. Hope we're all doing excellent.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Look at this. Problem and concerns, call, because the 800 number here.
Oh.
And then a little.
Okay.
Oh, what is this? Oh, wait. It says.
The little
The
griddle.
mini griddle. Okay.
Little griddle.
Yeah, my mom used to have one of these. It's probably about the same size as my monitor on my computer here. And it's just a little countertop. It's just a small, it's like basically a miniature Blackstone.
Yeah.
My mom used to have one of these.
Right.
It was cool. It's shipped in styrofoam.
Yeah. 22Q Cat said, I don't have room for any more kitchen gadgets, so I almost hope I don't care for the Stuffler. I'm kind of concerned that it might be the Truffle. When the Truffle craze hit, everybody was buying one of those mini dashes.
Yeah.
And then, now we just used the waffle maker we had, and then after a couple months, then we were done. Nobody wanted chocolates anymore.
Here, put that over there with you.
Okay. Instruction book. We're not going to need to look at that, are we? But I get you, 22Q Cat. That's why I make sure we don't get too many kitchen appliances, because Heath would be buying all of it.
I got to keep up with Joe.
Blue Dove said that did make it louder. Okay, good. Sharon says better.
What?
Cool Kid Keto said now I hear interference. Oh no. Bluegrass Girl said now I can hear Heath. Juju says I prefer shipping like that. A box in a box drives me insane. This is so much more green. Right? That's very true when they put, 500 boxes inside.
You're afraid it's going to be too big, but this is not as big as I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be bigger around.
Jamie said, yeah, I'm going to have to pass on the Stuffler. I just got the Dash Multi-Mini last month. See? There you go. Sharon said, we're still having fun with our Stuffler. What all have you made, Sharon? If you have a Stuffler, comment below, got it. Or comment wanted if you haven't gotten it yet. And then if you have got it, also let us know. What have you made in it so far?
Because I've already got ideas for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Oh, Lord.
So what we're going to cook in this thing.
I see Becca Price is here. Welcome, Becca. She said, I gave in and bought one. I hope Dash makes a mini one.
I thought
right?
that was the one that Matreya got.
Well, it isn't by Dash, though.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we got the plug going. There we go. And then now you gotta take off all. Well, we don't have to save the little cover.
I might put that on there when we put it away. I want to cut this tape, but I don't want to cut this thing.
All right. Juju said, I need you guys to measure the circle for me when you're done so I can have Matreya measure her mini and compare notes. Okay.
They don't give you the measurements online?
Maybe not.
I mean, that's fine. I will, but...
Juju said yearning. Bluegrass Girl said, I have all of the mini dash waffle things and I've not used any except the bowl. I prefer to use my big waffle maker. I do have a 4 mini. That's how we are too, because honestly, when everybody started first using the minis, I'm like, well, for 2 of us, it's going to take forever to make all the chaffles we want.
Right, because you see some people that have they'll have 2 or 3 of them because of that.
I know, but I like us using what we did. Okay. Uh-oh. Now it's not going to go back.
It's going to have to. Or do I have it upside down? Yeah,
There
it's
you
upside
go.
down. Or do I?
Yeah. No? Oh, okay. You just didn't squeeze it in enough.
That's what she said.
So we're going to use basically a Puffle recipe for our pancake batter. So that's just eggs and pork rind crumbs.
This is the unseasoned pork rind crumbs from Pork and Good. I'm confused though, because we have another one of these just like this, and it says original flavor, but there's no seasoning on that, like the actual ingredient list. So what's the difference between unseasoned and original? I'm still unsure.
Mm-hmm.
We have another one we haven't opened yet that's ranch flavored.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other flavor we had?
There's an Italian.
Yeah, that's the one.
Sharon said Power XL. So far, it's the one that she has. So far, the pizza chaffle from Serious Keto is what she's made. Oh, nice. We thought about pizza like right away, and I was like, no, let's do something
That's what
different.
everybody else was doing.
Jen said, don't forget to clean it before you use it. Oh. Yeah, you probably want to wipe it down. Look at us. We just eat all the whatevers.
You're gonna need to read those instructions.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
I don't know what this does, and I don't want to break nothing. I don't want to do it wrong.
Well, because you have to like
Uh-huh.
use it and then you flip it.
Uh-huh.
So that's called the red locking lever.
Oh, like this?
Yeah. Oh, and then you have to lock it.
Where's the lock?
I don't know.
Hmm.
This thing says it's a locking lever.
Okay, sure it does.
Oh, move it. And then I guess if you do it like that.
Ah.
But then that's still going to open a
I
little.
don't like that at all. Now I go get my bungee cords or some duct tape. If I gotta fix
Let's
your
see.
stuff, what's going on,
Fill to the
folks?
point that is halfway between the bottom. Leave a thin margin between the filling and the edge of the tongs. When a sauce is part, layer the sauce between other ingredients such as cheese and meat, blah, blah, blah. Everything needs to be cooked. Pour additional batter over the filling and it covers the filling. Oh, okay. There's pictures. I'm a picture book person.
Uh-huh.
Like, don't give me a wall of words. Give me the picture.
Well, that's why I tell folks at work, as when they're trying to do stuff for their system. I said, we have our YouTube channel that shows you everything. I said, because you're just reading that book, sometimes that doesn't really click. But pick somebody, an actual video of somebody doing it.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Yeah, so what they said is close the waffle maker immediately, grasp the handles, and flip the unit over 180 degrees. This allows the batter to flow into the waffle grids to make a fully formed waffle. Set a timer. See the recipes for a timer.
So you're going to need your phone.
Most waffle batters will take 7 to 8 minutes.
Okay.
Cake mixes and cake batter usually take 7.5 minutes. Well, that is between 7 and 8.
You know what we could do then? Do like the same mixture you do for like a Ketochow mug cake and put it in here.
Oh, yeah. There's many choices for the batter. You can use one of the batter recipes found on pages 9 and 10 or one of your own. If preferred, packaged pancake and waffle mixes, all-purpose baking mixes, cake mixes, muffin mixes can be used. One batch of batter from a packaged mix will make about 3 stuffed waffles.
Oh, wow.
Traditional waffles without filling can be baked if desired. Each waffle will require about 1 1/4 cups of batter. Oh, and then here's all chicken and waffles, which I thought that sounded really good. Pizza, of course, is on here. Ooh, a Reuben. That sounds good.
That does sound good.
Oh, breakfast. You can make an avocado and egg one for breakfast. Wow. Or the classic, which is eggs, cheese, and sausage patties. That might make a really good breakfast, actually. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow morning. Fruit, we'll skip that. Dessert, of course, there's all kinds of desserts. And then here's all the different recipes. Batter options. Okay. There we go. We're done. Self-explanatory. Jamie says, I want to food prep Ketochow waffles for the kids for easy breakfast lunch snacks. I need more ways to use up my Ketochow. Right? Juju said tuna melt, pizza stuff, grilled cheese, taco stuff, and meatball subs. Those all sound good. Which was your favorite? Huh?
Probably meatball sub.
You haven't had any of them.
No, the list.
Oh, yeah. Sarah said, I got a Power XL waffleizer. 5 inches. Haven't used it yet. I am sick. Oh, no. I'm sorry you're sick, Sarah.
What I think I need to go do, though.
Is plug it in?
No.
Oh.
Go get an extension cord so we can be able to work with this.
I agree.
It'd be different if we put it down here and we're walking away or whatever, we're standing here cooking. But if we're going to sit there on camera and do it, I need to be able to reach. So I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm sorry you're sick, Sarah. I hope you get well soon. I feel like everybody's been sick lately. Hoofinit's here. Hey, Karen. She goes, hello, everyone. I'm at my hotel in Kansas and listening in. Don't tell Brian, but I brought one of the leftover steaks with me for dinner. That's awesome. Reichman said, bought one, have made pizza Stuffler. I want to try barbecue and seafood one.
Oh,
there are 5-inch
seafood.
Stuffler and 7-inch Stuffler. Oh, well, maybe we got the 5-inch. It was the $50 one because that's like my limit when it comes to little gadgets. But the pizza sounds good. Hey, Kimberly's here.
Well,
hey,
here, hold this. Should we plug it in below you or over here behind everything?
Well, with that long of a cord, maybe right here then.
Okay. This is the one that I already had picked out to take with us on the cruise.
Oh.
But then they told us not to, so that's why it's sitting out already done up like this.
Kimberly said, hi, Shelly and Heath. I sat a few seats down from you in Texas to Brazil.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. I've been following you guys even before that night I met you both. Glad to see you guys tonight.
Nice.
Well, thank you so much for joining us again.
Yes, thank you.
How are you and the parents and all doing? Haley's here. She said, I have a mini waffle maker. Not sure what brand, but it makes Mickey Mouse shaped waffles.
Oh, nice.
My kids love it. Oh, I bet they do.
Remember, we were going to buy the Texas shaped one at HEB.
You know what? Sometimes I'm like, man, when I was a kid, you just got happy if you just had a waffle. Now kids nowadays get all kinds
You're
of...
saying go ahead and plug it in?
Yeah.
Start warming up?
Yeah. And what we're making
Go ahead.
is a Juicy Lucy sort of burger stuff. So basically we've got a couple burger patties. We're going to put that with this goat cheese, which is a lime, cilantro, and garlic goat cheese. I love this stuff, y'all. And we're going to do patty, cheese, patty. Put that in there, and then on the side, we're going to do some stuffed mushrooms with this ghost pepper cheese curds.
Now, Shelly's afraid that we already had the pre-formed patties we cooked up the other day. We have a couple of them left over. I thought would be good for this. But if it's she's afraid it's too big. It might not fit in here. And if that's the case, I do have a pound of ground beef in the fridge right now that we can just go ahead and make up some more.
You want to start cracking the eggs forming into here? Oh, yeah, and you got to clean this thing out real quick.
Well, you just took the towels and cleaned it out with.
Jamie said the Stuffler makes such a thick double C waffle. I hope it cooks evenly for y'all. Well, that's why I put it on here. It's either going to be a big yum or a big Because who knows how it's going to turn out. As you see, this is the first time even trying it. Ooh, I can already smell it heating up. That's awesome. Haley said, I have never had a Truffle, but I've been considering trying them. They're good. I guess at first if you need like a little, like bread substitute, then a Truffle works really well. Like if you miss having like a BLT or a burger, then a Truffle makes, really good bun. Also, we like to use the Truffle to make our Truffle Fries. Now that turns out really good too, and it kind of gives you that fry flavor. What?
We liked it also when we made the poutine with it.
Oh yeah, we did some poutine. That was good. You'll be wanting a poutine in your mouth. Alright, so we're going to get ready with the Puffle mix. Again, we're just flying by the seat of our pants, y'all. That's how
all 4 of these in there?
All 6.
Oh my bad.
We're going to do 6 eggs, and then we'll mix in some of the pork rind crumbs, and we'll just play it by ear and see what happens, right? Ooh, look.
Brand new, right?
Yeah. Bluegrass Girl said the Stuffler or Power XL are Belgian waffles. That's why so thick. Belgian. I'm sorry. I do know how to speak. Cool Kid Keto said, I've been doing BB&E so long, a plain old Truffle does sound exciting. Right?
Oh, stupid.
What?
I took this and smacked it on the paper towel right here.
Oh, that's alright.
No, it's not. I made a mess.
No, you're fine.
I know, but I made a mess.
Don't talk about my husband like that.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. So Cool Kid, how much longer on BB&E or
How many times y'all gonna do it?
I don't know.
I wanna wash my
Yeah,
hands.
how often? And then a little whisk or a fork, one of the two. Sharon said, let it heat up for a bit to also burn off any of the processing coatings. That's what we're doing.
You want some avocado oil for it too?
Sure. 22Q Cat said, hey, just curious if you picked up more subscribers since your cruise. I bet you've added many new people in the horde that you met there. Yeah, I think our numbers have definitely gone up since the cruise, right?
Yes, at least 10.
Yeah, at least 10. But yeah, we definitely got quite a few more since then.
Oh, the fork.
Or whisk.
Well, all we have is a giant one. Remember we used to have a little guy.
No, that's fine. Jamie said, I do like a pizza Truffle. I also put sesame seeds on the iron to toast a bit before I add the batter to make sesame Truffles for burger buns. Oh, that sounds really good.
It does, actually.
So I didn't know how much batter we would need. That's why we're doing 6 eggs. It might be too much. We'll figure it out. Jujube said, oh my goodness, I love your animated reading.
Here, we're going to add the taco seasoning to it too.
Oh yeah, because we're kind of doing Spanish or Mexican style.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex, thank you.
This is just my homemade taco seasoning.
Yeah.
I was going to flavor the burgers, but these have already been cooked, and we just seasoned them with salt, pepper, and garlic. Because for somehow we ended up with one extra one as well. Because it's still in the container.
Right? Vern said, hi, it's Vern. Hope you're doing well. Well, welcome, Vern.
Howdy,
welcome
howdy.
to the Hungry Horde. I hope you're doing great today. Right? Now, and 22Q Cat said now she knows who Blue Dove is because of our video.
Right?
Isn't that awesome?
And Mr. Blue Dove.
That's right.
Can
Can't
you do it a
forget
little
him.
more?
Huh?
Or you said you want me to do it?
Oh, I think I've almost got it. Just stir this a little bit. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
You want paper towel?
Nah.
And I'll take that and run out of the sink.
Yeah, if it'll come on. There we go. All right. Right now she can pick you up out of a lineup. Ha ha ha. Reichman said the bottom of the batter should be a little bit thicker as you are spending time stuffing, then making the top as thin as possible to keep it from being too thick, thinner batter. Okay, thank you so much. That's good thoughts. Hopefully we'll do well. Jen said, how have y'all, all your cruisers accumulated back to normal life? Oh, acclimated back to normal life. Back on eating, tracking okay, back to the work grind. That's for sure. Yeah, I feel like we were basically
5 inches.
okay. So we got the 5-inch Truffle or
Waffler.
Stuffler.
Stuffler.
Okay, so I'm just putting in. That's probably been about a cup of the pork rinds.
You want that, or you just eyeballing it?
I'm just eyeballing it, like always.
All right. Something else I was gonna do. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, I need the shrooms, and I need to start working on those.
Oh, here's the shrooms.
I need to start building those, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, and then while we're at it, if I already got the cheese out and everything, you want to do a couple of peppers as well?
Sure.
How many each?
One pepper.
Okay.
I love peppers.
And I dug around to find the biggest ones.
Yeah, I know.
But actually, on the bigger, because remember we're stuffing those tomorrow. We have a new video coming out tomorrow as well. We're filming one tomorrow.
Yeah. We've got several we got to film this weekend. Yeah. We've got some reviews coming up, so we'll be doing some review videos because we got some stuff on the cruise as part of the swag that we were like, okay, we're going to do some reviews on the stuff that we received so that we can get that out to y'all and see, what you think. That's the kind of the cool thing to me whenever you go to a keto event is you do get some swag, and then with the swag, you never know. To me, it's like part of the admission price, so you might like it, you might not like it. Like those dang coconut chips, they were okay, but I'm not gonna buy them. I'm like what is it? Autumn has like a level 2. Like if you give it to me, yeah, I'll take it, but I ain't gonna spend my own money on it. That's my thought. And then with us going to KetoCon next month, I'm sure there'll be all kinds of stuff for us to try and get samples there too. All right. Oh, shoot.
What?
Look at that.
A shell?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like, I thought it was a piece of paper. It's just a shell. Here. At least I saw it. I was like, what is that?
Crunchy eggs.
But how have you acclimated, it's right here, back to non-cruise life?
Not too good.
No?
I need to go back on the ship.
He would cruise all the time.
I love being on the cruise.
How's everybody else? I feel like I'm already back to normal life. Like it was just a dream. Like I just dreamed getting to meet all my wonderful friends and hang out with everyone. It was just like a dream to me. And which is probably silly. Like my grandma, I remember growing up, anytime we'd visit my grandma, because she lived in Oklahoma, and when we would leave, she'd be like, it's going to be just like a dream. Like you were never here. I just dreamed it. And I was like, that's so silly. And now I think the same thing. What?
Trying to decide. Are we going to use this for everything, or are we going to do some cream cheese for the mushrooms?
We were going to use the ghost pepper, curds.
Okay, what about for my jalapenos?
You could do the curds too, or the goat cheese, either one.
Or both. Now this, okay, how do you pronounce it? This is ghost pepper cheddar curds, but the joint it came from is Prozex.
Prozex.
See, yeah, that's where I can't pronounce it correctly.
That's okay. Yeah, Bluegrass Girl said Truffle Fries. What? Yeah, it's so easy. You basically,
I was saying, it's one of our first videos.
Yeah, it is. You basically make a truffle, and after you cook it, not all the way, you still want a little bit soft, then you are going to cut the truffle into the size of a fry that you normally like, and then you'll fry that again in like an air fryer, or you could bake it in the oven. And then once you do that, then you just do it as crispy as you would like fries. Like I always liked McDonald's fries where they were really crispy, and I hated steak fries. Well, sometimes he liked steak fries, and so you could, kind of bigger and have them a little softer where it's like a steak fry, or you could do them thinner like a McDonald's fry, which is the correct way. Just saying. Hey, Matreya's here. Radical Geek said, hi, y'all. I got in. You sure did.
Hey, Matreya. Thanks for the tips, too. Talking about how thick this is going to be.
Now, aren't you, like, camping right now? Oh, Jamie said, I've got my kid watching Stranger Things with me to lead up to the new season. Today, we watched the one where 11 shoplifts egos and calls the store clerk a mouth breather.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
We're totally caught up. Now we gotta wait for the second half of season, 4? Season 4, yeah.
Yeah, the volume 2 of season 4. And my thing is, I guess we won't discuss then season 4 because
no spoilers.
Oh my gosh, y'all. If you watch like Autumn and stuff, you notice we weren't in Autumn's this week and we weren't in Ketochow.xyz. That's because we were in Stranger Things. And
we were in the upside down world.
Yeah, when the show comes out that we love, it's like the whole rest of the world stops because we've got to watch that show. Because I just like can't, because I'll just be sitting there thinking I could be watching Stranger Things.
We'll look at the runtime on it and see, well, can we fit this one in before we go to bed?
Yeah. Yes. Ready, set, keto. Hey, welcome. Speak more on these truffle fries, please. And Matreya says she loves truffle fries.
Shauna in there, or can you do it? Just put the link.
Yeah, we'll have to get the link as soon as Shauna. I think Shauna's working, and I know
Renee's running late.
But we'll put the link in there. Let me see.
One of my very, very first videos.
Yeah, and it's really good, though. The truffle fries are really good. Let me see. I'm getting there. Give me just a second. But while I'm pulling that up, as a reminder, if you are a channel member, I saw we've got about half of the channel members have already voted. I put a vote where we are going to have once a month where we do a live just for our channel members.
Oh, we are? I didn't know. Okay. I didn't get a vote on that. I guess I was voluntold.
Yeah, voluntold. But anyways, we were going to add once a month where we will, go live with our channel members and basically whatever. Maybe we'll be cooking or maybe we'll just sit around and chat. I'll have to check and see on the Zoom what the prices are on that. But basically just having, a little powwow for probably an hour once a month. So if that sounds like a good idea, or if you're like, that's lame, everybody does that, go comment. It's on the community tab. It's just for channel members to comment. So if you're a channel member, definitely go do that. If you're not, well, join. It's so easy just to be a channel member. And we do, I think the lowest one is like $3 a month or something. But we do offer, different benefits depending on what tier you are as a channel member. So here we go. So I just want to remind channel members, please go ahead and vote, just because I'm asking for what day would work best for everybody, and it's kind of even between either Saturday or Monday night. So if we get, everybody voted, then majority rules. But it's really close. Okay, great. And Matreya says she loves truffle fries. Emily's here. Hey, Emily, welcome.
Howdy.
She goes, hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. This week flew by, though, for me.
Yeah.
Cool Kid said, we're staying on BB&E to at least KetoCon.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I feel like this batter's good now. See,
we need to talk to you about KetoCon, too. We need to holler at you tomorrow.
Yeah, because we're trying to figure out...
what else is going on?
Yeah, if you want to share a BB&E, you want to share an
We'll
Airbnb.
probably do that, too, though.
Yeah, with, I think Jamie's going to share with us so far.
And we need to look and see how big of a house we need to get.
Right.
And she was looking at it earlier, and she said that it's actually going to be cheaper to do an Airbnb versus getting a hotel.
Yeah, when I checked the prices of so first of all, the hotels that are close, these are the discounted ones offered by Ketochow. Like the cheapest one I think is $169, but then there's all the taxes and fees, and then there's a pet fee, and then there's the parking fee, and the cheapest,
and a pet size.
And the cheapest parking was like $35 a night. The cheapest, it went up to like $52. And I'm like, oh, I don't. So once I put in the days we wanted the hotel, and then by the time you add all of the fees for the parking, I was like, wow, that's really high. And then like the one that's right there by the event center, they said dogs are welcome up to 50 pounds, but if you have 2 dogs, no more than 75 combined. And I'm like, oh, are they going to be like weighing our dogs? I think that one's going to fall out, babe, that you just put there. So I was like, combined 75,
This
like,
one?
yeah. Looks like, oh, okay. Maybe it was just laying.
Yeah, it's kind of sticking out.
I was like combined 75. I feel like it should be like 100. I don't know. I was just kind of sad because I was like, well, if we come in with both Delilah and Sam, they're gonna be like, yeah, those dogs weigh over 75 combined, and so I don't want to do that and then not have a place to stay, right?
Because I was just thinking it'd be easier if we had one like right next door, and that way we could just walk back and forth to go check on the dogs too, instead of leaving the event to go check on them.
Yeah.
I think that would be a little handier, but if they're going to be all crazy with the pricing.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that pricing just, mm-mm. So then what we did is I started checking Airbnbs, and the Airbnbs do offer a lower price, but then it's going to be, no matter what Airbnb I chose, they're all about 20-minute drive away, which I'm like, okay, that's fine, you know. Even some of the hotels they recommended were 20 minutes away, so I'm like,
just the way Austin's set up, you're gonna run into that.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, James.
What?
James Boardman just sent us $10 super
Why?
chat.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
sir.
He said vacation time.
Thank you.
Vacation time. Get to catch y'all live the next 2 weeks.
Nice.
Ghost pepper cheese, yes please. Thank you, James. That's so awesome.
And then all I did was pop the stems off of these, and I saved them all. Because in the morning, I'm going to make some breakfast tacos, and I'm going to take all these stems and cut them up and saute them first.
Yeah, but
Oh, I need to do that too. I still have some frozen onions in the freezer. If I thaw them out tonight, I'll throw them in then I can do it with the mushrooms and onions and put that in there.
But yeah, so the ghost pepper, so the place we go to is Projects. We actually drove last Saturday and met Renee at Projects. It's in El Campo. They have one more location. I think it's Sealy, Texas.
They actually ran us out. We were there visiting so long. They're like, hey, by the way, we're fixing to close.
I know. I was like, oh, I didn't know you all closed.
I just happened to be in the bathroom at the same time. So that was a little fun.
But we definitely splurged, and because what's different is like we get some of the sausage at HEB, and when I priced the HEB, the same exact sausage was like $2 more at HEB per package. So I was like, well, we gotta load up. We drove all the way here, so we gotta load up and make up that $2 difference. So we definitely bought a lot of sausage. Oh, we got some wings. Their wings were incredible.
Next time we gotta get 2 or 3 bags.
Yes, those wings, like they
and the jalapenos.
Yeah, the jalapenos you were like, yeah, but the wings were soaked in a hot sauce
It's
seasoning.
sitting in their their cooler.
Yeah,
the seasoning.
Just seasoned, and like you couldn't even see wings. That's how much of a marinade they put in the bag. And what I like about Projects is most of their stuff is super clean. Like all of their sausage, well, I can't say all. You know, they have some off the wall different types, but most of their regular pork sausage, super clean ingredients. No sugars, no maltodextrins, no corn syrup, just basic real seasoning and the meat and pork casing. Like it's so clean. And some I think have lamb casing.
Yeah.
So super clean ingredients, right? And then they have in their store a place where you can actually order food. So you can either order the steaks that they sell you right there. They also have hamburgers and they have barbecue.
Yeah. Won't be doing that again.
No. So we did get a couple of burgers and we got some barbecue. That was sad. But next time I wouldn't mind trying a steak. But what was really cool is it's only an hour and a half from our house. So that's not really that far of a drive.
So we're going again tomorrow?
No.
Okay, I'll see when I get back then.
Cool Kid said we're staying. Oh, I read that one, didn't I? I think it jumped on me. Okay, Jamie said, I have almost run out of chocolate, so I'll be back to carnivore OMAD real soon. Uh-oh. Almost out of the chocolate. I understand ya. Matreya said, glorious, it's so awesome. I think I'm going to buy a seasonal pass. Oh, that's awesome, Matreya.
Seasonal pass for?
Where she's camping at.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Oh, that's so awesome. Reikwin just joined the channel. Thank you, Reikwin. That's awesome. Let me see. I'm trying to see if there's a way to... No, it won't show. Jerry's here. Hey,
brother.
Jerry. Welcome. He said, hey, yo, made it to the Friday night feast. You sure did. There we go. Reikwin's here. Thank you, Reikwin, for joining. Let's see. Okay, I read that one. A Cool Kid said shrooms, right? Sharon said extra crunch. Oh yeah, people tell Jerry's birthday was this past week.
Oh,
so
yeah.
happy birthday
brother.
again. Right? That's how I feel, Sarah. I've been singing it all the time. Back to life, back to reality.
Right.
Are you gonna sing it?
No.
You don't want us to sing.
I can't carry a tune in a bucket.
Yeah, me neither. Cool Kid Keto said Hans has been sick too. Oh no, and a ton of people work with, so I've been having to work extra. Oh, that's a drag. It's weird that a lot of people in our cruise group got sick, and then a lot of people I know have gotten sick. It's just.
I saw a comment. Somebody said that they think part of the reason why is, remember on that
It was actually Chris Bayer said that he thinks that the people who went to the shows,
Yes.
like the Grease,
Yes.
ended up getting sick. And we never made it to the Grease show.
Oh.
But I do know the reason they canceled the Grease, the one we were going to go to got canceled, is because 5 of the cast members came down with the C word. And so that's why they had to cancel it. They didn't have enough people to actually perform the show because they just kept getting sick. So that's interesting. Chris brought that up, that he thinks that's what it is. I don't know.
Sounds plausible.
Sarah said, I guess I'll have to watch Stranger Things. Yes! Yes! Like 110% yes. Jamie said, I had a dream where we were on the next cruise and we stopped at a port that was giving out giant pieces of cake for free. So I decided to have a deviation and picked out this beautiful slice. And then when I turned around, it disappeared and only spice cake was left. Aww, that's sad. That is funny though, that you've been dreaming about. There was like, oh, there's a cake. Hey, Rob Family's here. Hey, hi, Brantley. Hi, Elizabeth.
Sorry, I'm over here peeling my peppers.
Oh, Jen said, how are you liking Diablo Immortal? Girl, this week has been crazy, so I got to log in once. I got your Facebook. We'll meet up in the game sometime. Yes,
That's awesome.
I am loving it. So...
Then you used to play the original on the computer?
Oh, I played Diablo since it first released, like, over 10 years ago.
My
So
roommate used to play
if
that.
y'all aren't aware, Diablo is a game. I know you're like, oh, the devil. But it's a game where you actually kill Diablo and others and all that.
What do
But
they call it, a video game?
yeah, it's a video game. But I always played the PC versions just because I like computer games. And
did they ever make a console version of Diablo?
Oh, I wouldn't know. But the thing is, I'm sure they did. But here's the thing. Like Tuesday, I think, whenever the first was, I went on my phone and I always check to make sure I don't have, I don't know why, but when I have a lot of things opened, I always close that out because I don't like to have things just opened in the background.
Yeah, because I had 35 windows on my web browser on my phone.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't
So,
know how I did that.
I went and I saw this little emblem that looked like Diablo, and I'm like, how's that on my phone? Like, first of all, why is that there? I don't remember downloading anything.
Oh, Diablo.
And I'm like, did I do something in my dream that I didn't know of? And I'm like, well, I want to see what this is. And I clicked on it, and it said, downloading Diablo Immortal. And I'm like, what is this? I did not know it was an app on the phone. And so then I Google it, and it's like, to be released just for phones June 2nd. And I'm like, but I'm getting it on June 1st. And so I was super pumped, and I was like, okay, let's see. And they actually made this one specifically for phones to play Diablo Immortal. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. It pretty much is just like the original game, but now you're just getting to play on a phone. I'm still learning all of the nuances. Like, I learned today, I don't have to hold down the button to keep walking. I can just hit navigate, and it does the walking for me. So now I feel kind of lazy because I'm like, oh, okay.
See, you're even lazy in a video game.
Oh, I certainly am. I teleport everywhere. So anyway, so I've been playing this game, y'all. I'm a little addicted. I'm like doing it on my breaks and on my lunch, and I'm like, now I'm on basically chapter 2 where it's in the desert, and I don't know why, but on every version of Diablo, that chapter when you're in the desert, I hate it. I don't know why. I just hate playing the desert. Like, I like all the other scenes, and even when you go to the underworld and everything, I enjoy all of those. But being in the desert, I'm just like, I hate this level. I just have to get past this part. So, yes. Anybody else playing it? I know I went on a rant there. Sorry. So we're going to put those in the oven or in the air fryer for 10 minutes. And then as soon as he gets back, he'll bring the burgers and we'll get started on the Stuffler. So Right Family said, what are we voting for? So once a month, we're just going to do a appreciation with our channel members and do a live, maybe a Zoom as we move on. And so I was just want everybody to vote on the community tab and let us know what day would work best for you. I have some selections there on what would work in our schedule. So just kind of vote and let us know what would work, and we'll, try to do that on a monthly basis. S. McCabe, hey! She goes, what conventions are you going to? So, upcoming, we've got Ketochow in Austin. And if y'all haven't got your tickets yet, go get your tickets, but use 2 Crazy Ketos. They have a code that'll save you 10%. So if you're going to look at a 3-day ticket, that's $300. And taxes, don't forget that. But once I took the 2 Crazy Ketos discount, that brought it down for a ticket to $292 and some odd change. So, hey, save where you can save, right? So make sure you do that. And when it said, like, how did you hear, I made sure I put 2 Crazy Ketos. Even though I knew about it long before that, I want them to get all the rep so that, hey, they'll keep them coming back to the KetoCon event, right? And then the next convention after that is going to be Ketopalooza, which is in Louisville, and that is put on by Watch Autumn. Now, I think she still has some tickets available for that. So
yeah, she posted. She had like 10 or so left.
So go get those tickets.
All right, I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Because you were afraid to be too big.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
But then you got to put the other one on top. You think that'll fit?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, it's hot. Are we ready? Then? Alright, let's get this. Jen said all these
Wait, I got an idea.
Uh-huh.
Should I open this towel up, and that way if you spill, it'll go in the towel?
Oh, sure.
Oh, stupid. Let's take the glove, throw it in the chair, and then pick this up.
Jen said all those costs were why Brian and I couldn't go. We're going to Niagara Falls for 3 days instead. Oh, I love Niagara Falls, Jen. You're going to love it.
Show off.
And all the exercising you're doing, you're going to be so happy you did it, because Niagara Falls, when we went, we easily walked 11 miles in one day. So be prepared. It's going to be a lot of walking. Okay. Let's see if we can do it like that. There we go.
And then do that. See? Look. And now it reaches.
Nice. And again, thank you so much, Jen. Because of Jen is why we're getting to go for all 3 days. And that's really helped our channel.
And then spray it again, or are you good?
No, I'm good. Okay. And then get ready with the spoon for the goat cheese.
Oh, I was going to use the knife.
Oh, okay. So let's do this. So they said make it a little thicker on the bottom. I believe that's right when it told us that. Okay.
And this is I'm going to show y'all. This is the Dapper Goat. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Now, this is a local goat farm. We usually get it at the farmer's market in Tomball.
Nice. And then Jamie said she voted for Saturday night. It's the only night I don't usually watch something. Right? Cool Kid
that's
said,
usually when we're at dinner, but whatever.
Cool Kid said, hit up Hans tomorrow about the Airbnb. I know we're taking all the doggos to my parents' house that weekend. Oh,
so you
okay.
ready to load this?
Yeah. Put your burger in the center. Okay, they kind of push it a little bit.
Down? Oh, do that too. Yeah.
Okay. This is how we're kind of mock doing a Juicy Lucy.
Because usually you would form the patty around the cheese, but we already had this, so figured why not?
Yeah.
And then it's weird. I don't know how we did it, but we ended up with one patty left over. So I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Now
you ready?
Yeah.
Here, take it so you can put it right where you need it. Because I got all this around me. And then I'm going to get this skillet back on the stove.
Ooh.
Well, here, just put this down and press it.
There. Oh, well, I still got to put
I know that,
oh.
but I'm going to press it down. And then it's forced in there. Now you can fill it. Steps.
Oh, goodness, y'all. We're going to see how this is going to turn out. I don't know.
Well, I guess I can turn off the oven, huh?
Probably. Oh, goodness, y'all. Alright. We got a little batter left over.
Okay.
That's fine.
You know what you could do with that?
Huh?
Give it to me. Put it back where you had it. I got an idea.
Well, I thought we could also do another one if we need to.
Let's do. I was going to say we just throw it in the air fryer.
Trey said yum. Juju said so, not keto, but my kid's military devotion box came with a parent's gift, Heath. It's a glass grenade of pure maple syrup mixed with habanero mash.
Nice.
I thought of you.
Nice.
Okay, you gonna do it?
No. Well, I guess.
You want me to do it?
Well, yeah. You're running the show. No, do you want the glove or no?
Oh, Lord, y'all.
I know. See, that's why I did it on the towel.
Oh, goodness.
And then we can put this back in the...
There's nothing to, like, squeeze it together?
No.
Ooh.
I got an idea. Slow down,
Okay.
Turbo.
We'll see how this goes, y'all. I mean, it looks like it's doing fine now. A little bit of leakage. That's awesome, Juju. So are you going to try it, or you going to let your husband try it, right? Ooh, don't break it.
It's a clamp, Shelly. It's not going to break it.
Okay.
But this clamp is not big enough.
Oops, it jumped on me. Ooh, we got behind. I'm sorry, y'all. Jamie said, I haven't seen that brand around. Maybe y'all could pack some in the cooler and bring to KetoCon. Hey, that's true. Well, I don't even think it's going to be that far from Austin, Ocampo. Charlene's here. Hey, Charlene. Greetings to you from Ohio. Hope you are well. Looking forward to your cooking adventure this evening. Thank you, Charlene. We are too. The adventure begins. Lynette's here. Hey, Lynette. How you doing? Jamie said, oh no, Jerry was sick on his birthday. Boo. Call for a do-over, right? Hey, Vern said this is my first night on here tonight. Welcome, Vern, so much. That's awesome. Thanks for joining us. S. McCabe said, where will you be going next? So next is KetoCon, which is July 8th through the 10th. And then Ketopalooza in Louisville will be September 30th through, I think, October 2nd.
Like Red Green says,
Oh,
if the women don't find you handsome, at least maybe they'll find you handy.
that's for sure. I found you both.
Awesome.
I got the double.
So I just put this little squeeze clamp on. I don't know if you guys can see it, to make sure it's holding it tight. And it did a little squeeze out a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So I got the
Yeah.
timer going.
Oh, nice. That's what I was going to ask. Then we can put the cheese back in. Or do you want to put some more when we put that in?
I don't know. Maybe we'll make a second one, just a cheese one.
That's what I'm saying. Just put that.
Yeah.
I'm
Ooh,
not
that
going to put it
sounds
up
good.
yet.
Jerry said we didn't go to any of the shows and Patty still got it. We suspect there was a fan in the Windjammer that had some sick kids.
Probably.
Oh, we were biased. It's the only thing we could think of how we caught it.
that's
Oh,
probably
no,
true.
Jerry. I would not be surprised with the Windjammer, right? That's the only thing. I think that's also why I've never been a buffet person, is because just the thought of a sneeze guard and everybody, like even pre-pandemic, I was just like, oh, the thought of like,
Yeah,
people-
Golden Corral was her favorite place.
oh, no, I couldn't stand it. I was just like, no, I'd just rather not go. Jamie said, oh, y'all are playing. I wonder if I have a computer that can run it. You just need your phone, Jamie. Look up Diablo Immortal on the phone. Hey, Linda Guerrero's here. Hey,
Hey.
Linda. She goes, hi, Shelly and Heath. Have not joined in so long. I know. Loved your vacation videos.
Thank you.
What's on the menu? So we're using the Stuffler to make a Juicy Lucy tonight. So we got two
Should I
burger
flip it yet, or
patties.
No, not till the timer. Not till the timer goes off.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then you'll open it. We made two burger patties and put cheese in between. So we're gonna see if this comes out right. It's sure making a lot of noise though, y'all. But welcome back, Linda. Right Family said Shauna got sick too. Someone wasn't too nice to y'all. I'm saying, poor Shauna. A lot of people did. Ooh. Jen said, I played all of the Diablos on PC too. I'm not sure if I like playing on my phone yet. It does take some adjusting. That is for sure. It's whistling at me. But it did take some adjustment, and I was used to, because I had, the most recent time I played, I had my Alienware with the big 17-inch, so I was used to like really seeing it, and now it's kind of like I have to, okay, so bear with it, it gets a little better. Oh yeah, and we're also making ghost pepper cheese curd stuffed mushrooms, and then some goat cheese stuffed jalapenos.
And then this, I got this salsa here. It's called Bebe's Fresh, B-E-B-A apostrophe S. And what does it say here?
Ooh.
It's green jalapeno salsa. We got it a while back at the farmer's market. The same place we got the cheese. Let me see here if that focuses in.
There, yeah, but it still has a little glare.
But I'm just going to pour this off into a container so we can use it like kind of like chips and salsa with that sandwich. I'm going to leave those in there until this is all done.
Yeah.
That way it'll hold it warm.
Kimberly says she loves stuffed jalapenos. They're so good.
Speaking of, that's what we're doing tomorrow.
SBK said, what is in the cream cheese? So in the goat cheese is lime, cilantro, and garlic. Yeah. Is lime, cilantro, and garlic. This brand, Dapper Goat, they make all...
Oh!
Okay, maybe you should not have that thing holding on. Did it just blow? No, it's still on.
No, it was an air bubble and it popped. And then we move on. Finish your story.
So, Dapper Goat makes all kinds of great goat cheeses. It's a local goat dairy farm in Tomball, Texas. So they make all kinds of really good goat cheese, and they're very clean. Like, I've talked to the owner.
There's that one that's not, though.
Well, she does have actually a couple varieties that wouldn't be like keto approved. Like, it's got, oh shoot, it's got sugars and stuff in it. So of course, you know, we avoid those. But the lime, cilantro, and garlic, she's got one with just jalapenos in it.
Listen, come on.
Computer Bryce here. Hey, Brian, I hope you're feeling better. He said, great evening, y'all. I'm still getting...
Oh! It
What?
squirted on the floor, too.
Oh, gee.
Well, I clean that up. You fight with that.
Okay. I'm still getting back to normal, but feeling better. I'm on call, so I'll have y'all going and ear hustling while I'm on call for work. Have an abso-freaking-lutely awesome weekend. You too, Brian. I'm so glad you're back. Oh, and it's on the door, too.
Oh, boy. Well, we'll clean this up later. Right now, we gotta cook.
So, we might have overfilled it. Oh, Jen says she hates the swamp level. Oh, I remember this swamp. Yeah, that isn't that fun either, right?
Oh,
Sharon said, smash that like button, everyone. Yes, thank you, Sharon.
Any luck?
No, I need a thing. Like, give me a spoon or a fork or something.
Or what about the can opener?
Or a can opener. Jamie said, there is more glare in the desert. I hate it too. Maybe that's what it is, the glare. And then I just find the critters in the desert area are annoying too. Okay, so...
Listen, what I gotta do?
Alright, now we're going to try to open it. Oh, well, y'all are stuffing with burgers. I thought cheese for sure. Oh, there we go. I heard the... Oh, goodness, y'all. We'll see how this is. Ooh, that smells like jalapenos. Oh, thank you, Kimberly. She said, I like your hair, Shelly. Thank you so much.
Okay, so I'm fixing to flip it.
Or do you just open it now?
That's what you tell me.
Just open it.
I read the instructions.
Ooh.
Why? Okay, does it give an option? Why do we have an option for flipping it if we don't need to flip it?
Because then when you flip it, then it helps it evenly cook.
Okay, so let's
That's what
flip
it was saying. No. Before you... No, when you first put it in there.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready to pull it?
Well, I don't know. Is it done?
I don't know. Take the knife and try it. Or do you want a toothpick?
Well, it seems like it might be done. Yeah. You want to see if you can take it and put it on there? Or you want me to do that?
I'll do it so you don't burn yourself.
Ooh.
Just set it on the plate all the way.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, there it goes.
Well, here, let's spin this around, and you can fill it with the other one. Yeah,
Okay.
All
Alright.
You want to spin it all the way around, then you don't have to fight with it.
Okay. Oops.
I don't want you to burn yourself. Here, take the glove from me.
Ah, I got it.
Okay.
I don't need it blood.
Well, I'm gonna try this. Oh, it's still raw. Never mind.
But how about make sure that one's good. Alright. We're gonna put this down again. Hopefully we don't overfill it this time, so it won't be...
Feels done. Look, I'm using the...
We'll flip the other side, see if it is. I think we definitely overfilled that. Jerry voted for Saturday. Sharon voted for Saturday.
I'm calling that done. Look, see?
Alright, what about the other side?
That's why I just flipped and ticked.
Oh, wow, you're good.
I know.
Let's see. Juju said, I might be willing to do a measured teaspoon drizzle over a burger or something. It's labeled more of a hot sauce, but looks like pure maple syrup. There will be no free pouring, right? Just measure it first. Brian said, darn tootin' Heath, clamp for the win. James said, carp ductum.
Well, I used a spring clamp, but it didn't open far enough. Y'all saw that one. I carried it back outside.
Oh, there we go. They're like, pow! Explosion! Whoa, that woke me up. Jerry said, bang, pow, zong.
Amazing!
Brian said, the Horde Kitchen is popping tonight. I'm saying. Sharon said, we make sure to have a baking tray under ours. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, let's see. We did similar. That's why I put the.
Jerry said, hint, don't overfill the Stuffler.
Now you tell me.
Oops. All right, so let's do.
About that much?
Oh, really? Just that much?
Well, because you're not putting it any more on top, are you? Oh, yeah, I see it. No, never mind.
Okay, let's see. All right.
And then you know what you're supposed to do, right? When you're done, you take a little dollop on the knife and you taste test it to make sure it's still good.
Is it still good?
It's all right. I might need an oven just to make sure.
No, my goodness. All right. I didn't know there was 2 different sizes. See how much we researched? I was like, ooh, $50. I think we could swing 50.
That's about the size we need.
Right?
Well, I need something to drink.
Okay. Alrighty.
You still got that can opener? Or did you give it back to me?
Oh, are you talking about this?
Yeah. No, the can opener. Yeah. Because I can't get my finger underneath this. Top.
Okay, so let's see. Try number 2. And then there. And let me set the timer again. And then does my Heath mind cleaning up?
That's what I was fixing to do.
Okay, so we'll do
We're
this.
done with the cheese, right? I'm going to put it away too.
Yes. Thank you, dear.
Well.
Okay, there we go. Exploding waffle. I think you guys overstuffed your Stuffler. Sharon said, I'm awake now. Teresa's here. Hey, Teresa. She said, oh, that was exciting.
It's spraying my door, too.
But Trey said, yeah, it's a little over full, but still good. Hey, Renee's here. She said 3 hours later, hey, kids, just walking in the door.
You missed the bang.
Or maybe maybe that's why there was a bang, because you came running in. Sharon said,
You're
there's
gonna have
always...
to watch the replay so you can see this thing explode on us.
Sharon said, there's always excitement on the Friday Night Live. I'm saying, do you want to get a knife so we can cut it in half and see how it looks?
Well, we only have 2 of them, so I don't know which one you are. Actually, we have 3 or 4 of them here.
Oh, okay.
I got the butter knife, I got the steak knife, and I got your steak knife over there too. Which one do you want? Like I said, you got 3 knives to choose from.
But, I mean, look at that. You know, if you're thinking of,
Which one you want?
give me the black one. If you're, look at, this is pretty good, y'all. Like, you can see the burger patty through there. But I think overall, that's a nice, like, I think I could have ate this whole thing by myself.
Let's make another one then. We got one more, well, it's too late now, so we got one more patty.
Okay, let's see how this looks.
Yeah.
Ooh. But you don't really see much of the goat cheese.
No, but that's fine.
I mean, a little bit more on that one.
That's awesome. Maybe we should have put a little more. But I guess we're done with the cooking and the cutting board too. Oh, you ready to start eating?
Huh?
Hold on. Slow your roll.
yeah, we got all of our stuffed things.
Yeah. That's what I'm working on next.
Alright. I mean, this is really cute, though. Like, if you had kids or the grandkids over, like, each person could get, like, a little quarter, and that's just really cute. Like, I could see doing this for breakfast. I think it would be awesome to do one for breakfast and have, like, I really want to do that tomorrow.
That syrup she's talking about would be good.
Oh my gosh, right? But I would do my sausage with, you could do a little egg, but maybe some avocado. And then when it came out, like drizzle it with the little Lakanto syrup. I think that would be really neat. It would be like one of those, was it pancakes and sausage type deals?
Yeah.
Teresa said, secret, don't overstuff.
Now you tell me.
Renee said, what's inside? So we tried to do like a Juicy Lucy.
Huh?
So that's basically 2 burger patties and some goat cheese. That was it. And then we did the Puffle mix, which I think, honestly, the Puffle turned out really well. Like, I think, like that, it is, like, really good.
Here, you're gonna need these.
Okay. The flavor is good. But yeah, I think that that turned out really good as far as like the batter goes. So if you're
probably gonna need to stand up.
Oh.
Load our plates with those, and I can put this back. Please.
Oh, okay. Sure. Ooh.
Right? You want the spatula?
There. Do it like that.
Yeah. Oh, they can't even see. Can I
Well,
move the
that's
camera
okay.
without messing it up?
No.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Alright.
Of course, you got the big one.
Of course.
And that's all the mushrooms.
Okay.
That's good, though.
Yeah.
But I was telling you, I want to go back to Gringos again because I like that bar salsa and queso. Using that to stuff these.
Oh, yeah.
It's like one of my favorite things now. Even though we've only done it once. And y'all, she was wanting to make the pork belly Brussels sprouts tonight too. And I was like, well, I don't know, it's gonna be a lot.
How many of these you didn't count?
I didn't count.
Huh?
I just finished the little container.
Okay.
Except for there was one that was a little misshapen, so I wouldn't be able to stuff it. And I just figured I'd just slice that one up with the stems.
Okay.
And then all that cheese right there too.
Yeah, you might have to scrape that out with like
The fork,
well, I was gonna say the
spatula,
but not a camera. You're gonna have to hold it and all.
like this.
Or it's just gonna slosh everywhere.
Okay, we'll fight with that later.
Here, we'll get you some more. Ooh, got the spicy bite of that goat cheese.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's a goat or with the.
I mean the ghost pepper.
Yeah, that's good enough. We'll clean up later. We need to soak it. There's been a couple of cooks.
Yeah. All right.
Now hold up your plate and show. While I clear everything out of the way.
All right.
Can you? Or you got too much going on? I mean, it's fine if you do. I didn't know.
So there's our little plate. So you can see the jalapenos, and then all the our ghost pepper stuffed mushrooms. It's really easy with the cheese curds, because
Move my plate forward. You're my plate forward. Yeah, forward, and then you can set this right there where you just move that from.
Oh, okay. But as I was saying is, when you use the cheese curds, it really makes it easy to stuff a mushroom.
We're done with all this stuff, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna put it over here just in case.
Now I'll put this right here.
And you wanted some tomatoes, right?
I'm good, but I probably will take some mushroom or pickles. Matrea said, "Oh wow, yum." Jerry said, "Turn it off if you're done. Otherwise, it's still on." Renee literally just got there.
Now, hey, did you set a timer on this one?
Yes.
Okay, how much longer we got? 'Cause I'm ready to eat.
I don't know.
Okay, well, we'll play with it in a minute.
5 seconds.
Okay.
4, 3.
All right, then.
So we could probably flip it and then pull it out. So what you're voting on, Renee, is channel members are voting on when you would like us to go live once a month.
I think I took it off too soon.
It doesn't want to hold on to it.
Right.
That's funny.
A monkey doing a math problem. See it? It doesn't want to click on. See? It's letting go of it.
Oh. It's like too small now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we just use the
Spatula.
spatula. Ooh,
As I knock stuff over.
what's your drink?
Luckily, my drink was closed.
Maybe we just do that. But you're voting on what day would work well for us to go once a month for like an hour.
Knife or fork, yeah, please.
Well, you know, either just do a live. It's up to you if you want us to like cook, or we'll just, you know, spend the time chit-chatting with all of y'all. Or, you know, what have you. We'll just, you know, whatever happens in the hour. Or put it on your plate. It's fine.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, yeah, are you getting that?
Yeah.
Hey, Shauna. Thank you for coming. I hope you're doing okay. So just go vote on what you want, and then we'll do that, and that'll be for all channel members. So all channel members will get the notification, and then we'll be able to just have a live with just our channel members. I think that'll be fun. Petite D's here. Hey. Oops. Come on. She goes, oh man, sorry I'm late. I could have been watching y'all instead of catching up on Whack Wednesday. I know. But you're here now. Right Family said they'll vote for Saturday too. Awesome. Karen said, oh geez, Brian is going to tell me he needs a Stuffler because it's a medical need for our health. That's how the Blackstone joined the family.
Yep.
But aren't you so glad it did? Like, it was worth it, right? And who knows? We'll see. After tonight, when he saw it explode, he might be like, nah, never mind. I don't need this health device. Yes, Renee, yes, a Juicy Lucy, kind of. Oh, Lisa said, dang, that looks good. Thanks. Juju said, yum. Jen said, that looks awesome. Renee said, looks tasty. Matreya said, whoa, outstanding slobber.
Wow. Hey, go back and with this way.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty pleased. For our first time, like, for those that joined in late, like, we opened the box on camera. Like, we never opened it, read anything. We haven't watched anything but Too Crazy Keto's video on it. Like, we haven't done anything else on this Stuffler. So I think for our first attempt, I'm pretty pleased. So I'm just gonna dip my burger.
Uh-huh. And you said, I don't even know if I'm gonna need that.
I know. Okay, ready to taste the Stuffler?
No.
No?
I'm not. Hold on. Well, I'm debating whether I want to pick it up or not.
Well, I cut mine in half again. Maybe put the other one on the other plate so you have more room.
That would make sense.
I know. But I'm happy with how the batter worked out.
Right?
Because I did read some things where people were like, oh, you might need a whey protein or different things. Alright. You ready? I feel like yours has a little more cheese, so maybe it...
That's good, because you remember you're still cutting back.
That's right. Okay.
You want to dink it?
Yeah. Dinky.
Yeah. This would be awesome if we cooked up some sausage first. Like breakfast sausage and put in it.
Yeah,
It's almost like a McGriddle almost.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. It is good. What do you think of the batter?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the batter's good. It definitely
It's like
got crispy on both sides.
It could be a little crispier, but we could now either let it go longer
Mm-hmm.
or throw it in the air fryer.
But our burger patties are a little overdone.
Mm-hmm.
Vern wants to know what you're drinking.
Oh.
He loves these. He gets them at Sam's. They're called Rain. It's an energy drink. And what's the flavor of this one?
Cherry limeade.
Mmm. Mmm.
Excuse me.
Ooh. Cherry limeade. I used to love that. Anybody have a Sonic? That used to be what I get at Sonic all the time.
I always got that, or I got the cherry Dr. Pepper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hiccups.
Yeah, that's...
On the cruise, they had the
Cherry.
freestyle machine, so you can fill your own cup with sodas, and they had a strawberry Dr. Pepper. That was weird.
Diet, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a sip of it because I'm not a huge soda drinker. And I was like, ooh, I do not like that. Like that strawberry Diet Dr. Pepper. I was like, oh, no. Stop mixing the flavors.
No bueno.
And then all I'm drinking in here, Vern, it's just water. I mostly drink, I would say
I'm... the pickles?
Yeah, I'll have some.
Well, I was making sure before
I haven't
move them
had
out of
it
the way.
I am somebody who drinks about 70% coffee and then 29% water and 1% something else.
Or half of my can when I have a soda.
No.
She always tells me her half's at the bottom.
Ooh, that ghost pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Matrey says she's camping and it's fantastic. That's awesome, Matreya. I'll have to go look later because I've been playing on my Diablo. I haven't had a chance to Facebook as much as I usually do. Reichwood said, that looks really good. I was thinking about some egg bites that you could put in the middle. Oh, that would be good. That would be. Oh, I like that. I like these ideas. Okay, James said sausage, egg, and cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that would work out really well too. Yeah, I definitely want to do this for breakfast tomorrow. So maybe...
Or lunch, because it depends on what time you wake up.
Yeah, that's true. So maybe I'll do that and put it like on TikTok or Instagram or both. We'll see. Haley said, I'm still here. I'm just mostly listening in because I'm cooking right now. Ooh, what are you cooking? I also just tried cookies and cream Ketochow for the first time. It's delicious. Oh, the cookies and cream is fabulous. And that's really good, like as a mug cake too. I like that. Awesome. Renee said, mosquitoes are out now. Oh.
It's that time of year.
Gotta treat my yard tomorrow. Hounds can't take it with their thin. Oh, I bet not.
What is it? The Texas unofficial state bird.
Oh, I know. I can't stand them.
Have they sent the truck out yet to spray?
Yeah, we get a spray that comes by and sprays around the neighborhood. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Bluegrass Girl said, I have raspberry Ketochow cheesecake frozen, ready for stuffing. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds really good.
Oh, you know, be good. Do that. Maybe some mascarpone cheese.
Oh, with some fresh strawberries. Oh, that'd be good. Vert said, is that air fry? Yes, we did air fry the mushrooms and the jalapenos. That was the basket you saw. So we have a Cuisinart air fryer where it has the basket, like the rectangle basket. It's like our second most used appliance, right? That was definitely worth the money. Sean is here. Renee said, so sorry, Jerry. I hope you rebound quickly and minimal effect. Right? Poor Jerry got it too. Shauna said, oh no, I did. I was enjoying some non-self-isolation fun. Aww. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Lisa says she loves our Fiesta plates. Well, they're brought to you by Renee. Just Renee got us these. Aren't they pretty? I love the colors.
Yeah.
That one's probably my favorite color. But when she came for her birthday, like it's her birthday, But she brought us Fiesta plates. Isn't that amazing? I love them. And I love, like, it's like the perfect size for eating because it's nice, elongated, especially if you have a ribeye. A ribeye fits really well here. But thank you so much, Lisa.
They really remind me of the place you get like at a Mexican restaurant where it has like the enchiladas on the side and then the beans and rice and everything. It's about that size.
Right Family said Elizabeth Oil pulled when she had the C word. But I didn't, and she got her sentence back sooner. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. SBK said, watched you air fried Annie at Universal video, right? Well, that's so cute when she flipped it and said hello when she was upside down.
That's awesome.
I love, like, surprise moments that you just don't plan on at all. Like, things like that just happen. And we were like, she's like, oh, I think I was upside down. I said, I don't care. We're going to keep it because no matter what, it was adorable. Sharon said, don't forget the other on in the stuffer that's cooking. Yeah, we got that out just in time. Let's see. Heath's getting hangry. I'm saying. Shauna said, that's quite a contraption, right? Oh, Jerry said, use a spatula. Well, so I was sick, but so far every time I've tested, it's all been negative. So it could have just been
fatigue,
a flu, or maybe a cold, because like generally with the C, your cough is very dry, and mine's been very wet and moist and yucky and coughing like
awesome dinner talk.
I know, right? This is so good.
Makes me moist.
Renee said, oh, it jumped on me. Shauna, glad to hear you're able to get back to work, right? Shauna said, I think I did. You mean the extra live for channel members? Yes, the extra live. Half of you did vote. But I know, it's still hard for me to remember to go to the community tab on people's YouTube. So I can see why sometimes you just forget to go there. But we do post stuff there.
Isn't that where Two Crazy Ketos posted their Fearless Friday is on the community page?
That's right.
Fell off my fork.
Sorry. Renee says she votes for whatever day's easiest. Well, I only listed days that were easy for our schedule. So that's why any of those that y'all pick works for us. Kimberly said, I wish all of you wellness. Yes, definitely.
All of us.
Yeah, well, and everybody that was on the cruise and all. Oh, goodness. I felt really bad because quite a few of the people were quite a bit older, and I was like, oh, I just feel bad for them getting sick. Like, we don't need that. So hopefully next year, though, things will be better. We're still going to go again on the cruise. I mean, things like that happen. They could happen at a movie theater, right? Shauna said, I see most people want Saturdays, but I'm off on Saturdays, so I'm game for the majority. Aw, you're so awesome. Jerry said, tomorrow will be 1 year until Low Carb Cruise 2023. Wow. I know, isn't that awesome? So a year from now, we'll be like having everybody here in Houston, and I'll be like getting to see everybody. We'll be having the pre-cruise dinner and getting just chill with everybody. I'm really looking forward to that. Renee said, Shelly looks so pretty. Aw, thank you.
Fix the lid on the pickles.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Renee said that batter looks floofy. It does. Like, and it's just the Puffle batter. So it's just eggs and pork rinds. But I think I got it a really good consistency. So that helped. And yeah, the second one looks really floofy.
Because I don't know. This has got me an idea. Because if y'all remember back when we did Steaksgiving, and she made a keto dressing. I want to use that dressing batter and do this and stuff it with like gravy and turkey.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Or maybe it would be good too.
Huh.
Some cranberry sauce in it. In fact, I think we still have some in the fridge.
Mm.
We need to get rid of it.
Shauna said, as of this morning, she's down 8.8 pounds since before the cruise. That's
Wow.
awesome, Shauna. That's great. I think I'm down 1 pound since what my weight was before the cruise, but I actually went down like a total of, I think, an inch that I lost, so I was pretty happy with that. Jerry said, wowzers, way to go, Shauna. I know, isn't that awesome?
Here you go. Look at this one.
Oh, wow, yeah, show that up close.
Oh, this is one we should have put bacon in.
Yeah. Go, yeah, put your
Hold
arms
on.
straight out.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we'll tilt it down a little. A little more. There you go. Wow, that actually looked really good.
Yeah, we should have put bacon in this one.
Yeah, we should have. Thank you, babe.
Oh, you know what'd be good too?
Do
Do this next time, but use the Ketochow tomato basil as the truffle part.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe even put some sliced tomatoes and bacon in it.
Mmm. Like a BLT?
Kinda, yeah.
Mmm. All kinds of ideas. Jerry said, one thing I was thinking of is making a sausage, egg, and cheese breakfast sandwich with the Stuffler. Just need to create a decent batter.
Well, there's your batter right there, brother.
I mean, I'm actually pretty pleased
This is
with
gonna be our
this.
go-to.
Yeah, I'm
Either
pleased
this or
with
keto
the
chow.
batter. Yeah.
I'll bet, like I said, the tomato basil would probably work real good because that'd go good with a breakfast sandwich.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Oh my goodness! Wow! Look at that.
Oh, wow.
The steamed toast coming off of it.
Wow. There's what coming off?
Steam.
Oh, steam. Oh, Renee said Rain is actually owned by Coke.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either, but if I read it.
That's probably why I was like, ooh.
But I always
Little
buy,
too
what did I
much.
tell you, the 26 pack or whatever?
I
The
think
big-
it's something like that.
I buy that at Sam's because our Costco doesn't have it. And then I started to buy some more Bang today because at HEB they had them 2 for $4. I'm
Oh.
like, well, I already have that pack in there. And they didn't have my chocolate. I was like, well, if they had chocolate, I would have. They always had the whole lot of pina colada. And I don't want that one. I want the whole lot of chocolata.
I know. I really miss that chocolata. Jamie said, I always got vanilla Coke with extra vanilla or watermelon slush.
Wow.
I was sad they got rid of watermelon flavor, even if I never drink it anymore. Right? Wow.
I used to drink the wild berry Pepsi all the time. And that one's really good. I actually like this one better without the burger in it.
Yeah, okay. That's a great idea. Sarah said, I voted but commented perhaps alternate month to month between the top 2 choices so everyone can make it at least every other month. Oh, I like that
You
idea.
know what we could do also? If
What?
you're already thinking about doing Zoom, right?
Yeah, I have to check the
I'm just
pricing.
saying, if you are, couldn't we do a Zoom as a Friday night feast also? If we are gonna get a Zoom, we could do a Zoom call then and do the feast that way too.
You could, but I think it'd be harder to know because I think on Zoom you have to send everybody an email link.
Okay, so we just do it that morning, and we schedule it, right?
Well, I don't have all
If they want to
1,100.
be, invited though, then how we do it, or am I thinking of it wrong?
Right Family said, my sister said they're coming out with a pickle flavored Mountain Dew.
Why?
What?
Well, you can buy the pickle juice in little in cans now. I don't know if you saw that. You can buy like a 6-pack of them or whatever. As my brother used to do that. He would take and pour off all the juice out of a pickle jar and just drink it.
Yeah, so did my mom. She was like, oh, anytime I just get a little upset stomach, I go and drink my pickle juice.
Wow.
So she'd have all these jars of dried up pickles because she drank all the juices. Renee said, I still vote on making a Philly Stuffler.
That's a good idea.
That would
See,
be
I was looking at
good.
that too. You know how Kroger sells the shaved beef?
Mm-hmm.
Or we just get the steakums.
Mm.
Cook that up and then fill it with it.
Mm.
And some provolone.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Wow.
Y'all just told us what we're making next week. Thanks.
Haley said, I'm making baked garlic pork chops. Ooh,
Oh,
that sounds
really good.
with Brussels sprouts. Ooh, that sounds really good. Wow. And one thing I noticed today, I don't know if anybody else likes to have the guac in a cup where you get single serve cups. I've been buying them at Costco because it's like $12.79 for a 16-pack, or you get the mashed avocado that way.
Holy Guacamole is the brand name.
Or the Kirkland's, just the guac was theirs. Anyways, I figured out if you go to Aldi has the guac in a cup, and they have spicy or classic. You get 6 of them for $3.29, and that actually ends up being cheaper than the Costco price for $16. So if you like those, like I have one every day with my sausage in the morning. And I went this past week without having any because last week
we ran out.
We ran out, and I forget why we didn't go to the store.
Because we had carried all of our different credit cards in my wallet, and because we were on the cruise, we emptied a bunch of stuff we're not going to need just to make sure, lighten the load for one, and two, if say I do lose my wallet, I won't lose everything. So when I went to the store last week, I forgot to reload my wallet with the Costco card, and I didn't feel like going in and taking the picture and filling it out, telling them I lost it and all that rigmarole, so we just put it off till this week. We actually thought about going later, another day last week, but we just never happened. But actually, in fact, when we met Renee on Saturday last week, when we left, we had planned that when we left meeting up with her on the way home, we were going to go to Costco. By the time we left, they closed at 6 o'clock on Saturdays, though.
Yes.
So
we didn't.
We just had too much fun visiting with Renee, and we didn't go to the grocery store again.
That's what happened. Yeah.
We could have went and got some because the same brand they sell them at H-E-B and Kroger, but they're just more expensive. We could have just got her just like a little 6-pack or whatever that they sell, but she was like, I don't feel like getting it. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, I was tired. But
Let's
then
go home.
I was like, I could go without it for a week, right? This is how you get into habits, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'd go without it for a week. I was getting so hungry by lunchtime, like my stomach was ready to gnaw on my bone, which if you see my stomach, it ain't that close. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, why am I getting so hungry this week? And then I was telling my coach this, and then I thought about it. I was like, oh yeah, because I've been having the avocado cup every morning.
And that's fat, right?
And that fat and a little bit of carbs, but mostly it's fat. Well, yeah, I wasn't getting that added fat each morning. And I was like, well, no wonder. And so yesterday I had to get the dogs, you know how, if you're new here, we have 2 dogs, lab mixed dogs. And I feed them raw, and I ordered the raw food from this company in Dallas, and I have to go pick it up once a month. So I had to go pick up their food. It's always the first Thursday of the month, and I had to go pick that up last night. So it just so happens like the truck shows up at 5, but I get off work at 4:30. What are you looking for?
The chip clips that I had here for this. It was one of those big metal paper clips. That's fine. There's one on the fridge. I'll get.
But anyways, I was like, okay, so I got off work at 4:30, and I drive over, and I'm like, okay, I can hit Aldi first. So I hit Aldi first, and I run in there because we needed egg whites for dinner last night, and I'm running to get egg whites, and then I saw the guac. I was like, I'll just get a package because then I can have guac tomorrow. And I grabbed it, and then when I got to thinking, I was like, well, $3, that's pretty cheap for 6 of them. So I went ahead and bought 2, and then had that this morning. I was so happy. And then when he went to Costco today, he was like, well, here's the price at Costco. I was like, ooh, you're going to have to go back to Aldi to get more because it's cheaper at Aldi. So that's what he ended up doing. So there we go. That's how you get some.
And then it kind of messes up my day a little bit because we can't get in. They don't. Costco and Sam's do not open until 10 a.m. Whereas my H-E-B and Kroger open at 6. I think sometimes at 5. I don't remember for sure. I know at least at 6 or at least 7. And then Aldi doesn't open until 9. So what I was gonna do was run the HEB at Kroger first, get all that stuff loaded up. I just pack a cooler with a bunch of ice, and then I was gonna go from there to Costco, and then come back home. Well, she wanted me to wait and go to Costco first, so I can price compare, because you can't look it up online. You can order, but you can't actually look up the price per se.
Not all items.
Yeah, not all items you can't. So I had to go look at it in store, so it threw my whole day off. Like, I didn't even get back till almost 2, because I had to go to 4 different stores today and drive around everywhere. Because the Aldi, and because there's not an Aldi near the Costco. There's a Kroger and a HEB kind of close to there.
Oh, good night, right, family?
Good night.
Thanks for joining us. I hope Elizabeth gets better. Oh, wow. Sorry. Kimberly said peppermint essential oil topically helps with insect or mosquito bites to stop the itch. That's good to know.
It is.
But
Man,
yeah.
I'm full.
Yeah, you definitely did a lot of running around today. I was like, because normally I take lunch at 1:30.
Yeah, I didn't get home until after 2.
Yeah. And, oh, your drink's about to fall. I didn't know if it was empty.
Yeah, I'm going to double check.
And my coworker, she was showing me something. You know, I'm still learning. I've only been at this job now for a little over a month.
So you're still
Right. Or
technically
2 months.
in training.
2 months now. Yeah, so I'm kind
I
of,
don't
you
know
know,
if I like this.
like, I've got the other stuff way down, and now I'm like, okay, I've already finished all this. I want to keep working. And so she was showing me how to do some other stuff. And we were talking. She was like, aren't you going to go to lunch? And I'm like, oh, well, Heath's not even back yet. I don't want to go to lunch without him, because now I get to go to lunch when I want, pretty much. And so then when he finally got back, then I finally got to have lunch at like 2:30.
Because my I get 2 breaks in the day, and I get my lunch, obviously. So every morning when I clock into work, I check my schedule to see what my breaks and lunch times are, and then I'll just message her, so then she can try and go with me. We see each other on both times.
Shauna said, I made the Ketochow peanut butter blondies and grape frosting. Wow. Warning, super too sweet. I think half the sugar for blondies and just Ketochow whipped cream if you really want frosting. Right, I have to be honest.
Do you go outside? They're pacing.
Oh, maybe they do.
It's been a little while.
That's our dogs. I have to be honest. Anytime I make any of the Ketochow recipes, I never add the sweetener that they say. Because to me, Ketochow is always sweet enough.
Good girl. Samson, good boy. Come on. It's all right. Yeah, he's acting like he's scared of the tripod. Good boy. Taste that salsa. I don't know if I really like it.
It's very jalapeno heavy.
I know, but it's kind of weird too, though.
Huh.
I think we'll just cook with it.
It's good. It's just, to me, it's
too much.
It's jalapeno.
Yeah.
But I'm getting pretty full, and I definitely want my jalapeno. But this is what I would say. You use the unseasoned pork. I think this would be better if you used a seasoned one or added more of our own seasoning. Like, you couldn't really, like, there wasn't enough of the our taco seasoning. It should have added a lot more to it.
Speaking of which, tomorrow. Well, that's part of the problem. Reason I was kind of a little flustered today too. One, I was super hungry when I got home, and I don't know what it is. It's probably TMI, but every time I go to the store, as soon as I get home, the first thing I do is run to the bathroom. And sometimes I don't. I feel like I'm not gonna make it. So that's why I just ran in. I didn't even tell you hi. I just ran in there. But I had planned on grinding up all the Texas 5 spice today. So I'd even unplugged it so it would, so it'd all chill out for a minute. But I basically feel like I ran out of time. Because what I love to do is I grind it all up actually in the Vitamix. Then I pour it off into my containers. But then there's always just a touch of residue in there. And then I'll make my Ketochow barbecue sauce in that same Vitamix. With a little bit of residue in there.
Oh, yeah. Renee said, some smoked provolone with shaved ribeye, sauteed onions, jalapenos, mushrooms, and dipped in some hey-yo sauce.
There you go.
But you know what would be good too, Renee? Is go to Kroger and get the shaved beef.
I was thinking either that or the other one, the frozen.
Oh, the steakums.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah. But I was just thinking of, like, you could do the shaved beef, then put that in there, like, mix that all together and throw that in. That'd be really good.
I found it.
I knew you would. Oh, it jumped on me. Sorry, y'all.
This is
Okay.
really good. I think I actually like it better without the burger.
Yeah, I do too. But that's my thing is I would say more flavor in the batter. The
Okay.
batter's kind of bland to me.
Well, like I say, if we did the pizza one, right?
Uh-huh.
We would use the Italian version, the
Mhm.
Italian seasoning version.
Mm-hmm.
Or, okay, we have one, like I said, the one container that's all ranch. What can we do with that one? What
Oh,
was that?
chicken.
Oh, yeah, because chicken bacon ranch would be good.
Oh, yeah, that would be good. Renee said that she hasn't had any more of the cobalt platters at the store since I bought y'all's.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Renee said, laugh my butt off. I'll have to see if the baby Annalie is back tonight. He's bringing me luck. Lots of blossoms. The little lizard.
Uh-huh.
What's it? Annalie? That's the name for a lizard? I didn't know that. I learned
That's
something
what she
new.
named it.
Oh, thank you. Jerry said hit the like button. Thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, he is so little. Hey, Strong71's
Hey.
here. She says, I'm so late. I was at the dentist. It's okay.
Fine. We're late,
Yeah.
too. We're staying up just for you.
Renee said, most of the time the community stuff pops up in my YouTube feed. I just haven't been on today. Oh, okay. I didn't know it did
Is
that.
Miriam or Crispin on yet?
I haven't seen
Because I got a
them yet.
notification earlier from Ketochow on YouTube saying they mentioned me. When I went to go click on it, it wouldn't load. It kept giving me a 404 error and said it's no longer
Oh.
available. So I wanted to holler at them. I didn't message Chris. I figured he's busy.
Mm.
Or Miriam, either one of them. But I just wanted to see.
Mm.
And they were doing some kind of podcast thing tonight too, though. So, but it's supposed to start at 6.
Okay. Shauna said, weird for me is my allergy cough is dry too, so real Sudafed and Mucinex and lots of water and electrolytes.
I'm making sure. I was just going to put them on top so it would take away from me.
And several immune enhancing vitamins, right? All of that definitely would help. But I honestly, the first couple of days I was feeling under the weather. Zoom tight. I did have a lot of electrolytes, but since then I just. You okay?
Yeah,
You got something stuck?
yeah. Tell your story. I'm good.
I got I haven't been taking any medicine this way. I don't like the way medicine makes me feel. Like Heath gave me a NyQuil last week when I was really feeling bad.
It's the off-brand Kirkland.
Yeah, well anyways, he gave it to me, a NyQuil, and I took it and I was like, okay, then maybe I get some sleep. I had the worst sleep of my life, and then the next day I felt like just horrible all day. I felt so loopy. Now, it could have been because I was sick. That was definitely the worst day as far as how I felt. But, so I don't know if it was all of a NyQuil or just part, but I just felt out of it all day long. And since then, I was like, I'm not taking NyQuil anymore. And I did take some at night, or back last week, I took some PM ibuprofen and Tylenol, like, you know, spaced it apart there, just to see if they would help me sleep through. And then I got amazing sleep with that. And then I've been fine ever since. Like, I'm not doing anything special. I'm not taking any medication. I'm not drinking a lot of electrolytes. But so far, I've been feeling really good this week. And I've been getting good sleep every night, which I think that's a huge thing whenever you are ill, is to get plenty of rest.
Yeah.
And so, like, being off on Monday definitely helped. So I got some good rest then. I think I didn't get up till like 10. I think the same thing on Sunday. I slept in as well. So that always helps when you can
I'm
sleep
full.
in. You're full?
Yeah.
That
This
was
is
a
good,
lot.
though.
Huh?
This was good. And then how many eggs did we do?
6.
Okay, and that filled up twice. So maybe we do
Do
3?
like 3 or 4.
Yeah. If we don't want to go further. But
Yeah. What?
I'm trying to think what to fill it with next. What we already have.
Breakfast. I'm gonna do breakfast in the morning.
Because so am I, but I'm making breakfast tacos.
Oh yeah.
Because I bought a whole bunch of egg whites.
But I am full.
Yeah.
Shawty said, my job is not ready to hear me talk about going on another cruise. I might have to make a right. I'm sure your job is definitely
well, at least it's a year away.
right. Maybe by then they'll forget, or you just say you're going to a keto convention. Renee said she's down 4.8 since before the cruise.
Ha ha ha. Nah.
Oh, Chelsea's here.
Hey.
Hey. What were Marie Emmerich and Robert Cyrus talks about on the cruise?
We missed Marie Emmerich.
we
I
did
don't
miss
remember
her.
why. We were doing
There was
something
something we wanted to go
else. Is that what when we
see
saw
at the same time.
The Ice Capades thing or whatever?
It might have been.
Yeah.
We missed that one. But Robert Cyrus, his one at Cyrus, sorry, he went at the end of the day. It was an excellent talk.
Always.
Well, I actually liked it better than the one in Omaha.
Yeah.
The Omaha one was very much, he was talking about it doesn't matter what diet you are, that if you didn't have a normal childhood and if you're a different type of, like he was telling all the different types of basically abnormal, not abnormal isn't the word, but you know, basically the different types of emotional trauma that you had as a child and how that impacts you as an adult. And basically, if you don't straighten that out, no diet's ever going to work for you. And I just, debatable, right? I feel like that's debatable because then it kind of gave the feeling of if you had a normal childhood, whatever that is, then those are people who are thin and don't have food issues. And I was like, is it though? I mean, I know my childhood was messed up, but I was like, I don't feel like my weight is having to do with how I was raised as a child. Like, I don't feel like the emotional trauma is what led to me being overweight. I really feel like it's because we were focused on carbs. Like, I did not have treats as a child. Like, there weren't tons of treats everywhere. My mom didn't reward me with having food all the time. Like, we were too poor to have treats all the time and reward with food because we didn't have money for that. But, so I was like, I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. Plus, like, everybody else in my family is thin. I'm the only one who's overweight. Well, like, my brother could sit there and eat a box of Little Debbie's and never gain an ounce.
And lose weight.
Yeah, he's still like that now. He's 50. Actually, this month he'll be 50. And he lives strictly off of snack cakes and Monster energy drinks,
and
the full sugar.
Food. He gets delivery
and,
all the time.
Yeah, and just fast food. That's all he lives off of. He is not somebody who gorges on meat. He's not somebody who tries to eat healthy, like...
And he smokes.
Right. And he's still real thin. Like, okay. And, you know, everybody else... So that's why I was like, when I first heard that talk, I was like, I get what you're trying to get to. Yeah, we have to basically figure out, and if you do have a food addiction, yeah, you're going to have to address that, because it really won't matter what diet you're on. But I don't think that's the end-all, be-all to, oh, if you're overweight, then that's what happened. And then this talk on the cruise, though, I enjoyed much more. I feel like he really honed in on more of the, you know, what would cause you to have the, or I guess what a carb addiction is and how to really battle that, right?
Yeah.
So it was a very enjoyable speech. I really, you know, he's very engaging. He, you know, walks and talks and he's, you know, gets you involved in it. So it was a really good one. Lisa said, "What's the second stuffed waffle made of?" We just did it with just the goat cheese, and the goat cheese is a lime, cilantro, and garlic goat cheese. So that was it. We should have done bacon though. That would have been amazing. Renee said, "I love the tomato basil chaffles with my tuna melt." Oh,
Yeah.
I bet that was good.
Ooh, and then do that in this. Do the tuna in that.
The tuna?
Yeah, do a tuna like you said, a tuna melt, and do it
Oh,
in this
yeah.
Stuffler. Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
Basically, do what she was saying, and then do it in this.
Yeah. Shauna said, "Did you write down measurements? I could just make a couple chaffles and a Sammy." Yeah, basically, that's
Basically, what it is.
That's basically what it is. But no, I didn't write anything down. I'm sorry, Shauna.
We just winged it.
Mm-hmm. Juju said, "Bang is 0 carb. Rain is 3 carbs. I like them, but I don't like to drink my carbs if I don't have to." Well, and I'll tell you, if you're new here, Heath isn't anybody who tracks anything. So to him, he's just like, "Oh, whatever. That's all I have." Can you see it?
Yeah, 3 grams of carbs.
Yeah, okay.
0 sugar and 0 fat.
Okay. So
Yeah,
3 carbs. So
yeah.
it's like my coffee.
Yeah.
When I have coffee, that's what it amounts to.
The main reason why I drink these and Bang is because I miss fruit. I love, especially tropical fruits. Those were my favorite.
Yeah.
Like pineapples and bananas and watermelon, all that stuff. I loved.
Renee
Still
said,
do.
"Wildland watermelon is my second to whole lot of colada." Have you had the watermelon one?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay. What's your second? If you can't have a whole lot of chocolata, what would it be?
This one.
Oh, really? Okay.
Or the purple haze from Bang is good too.
Oh, okay. Shauna said, "I think Zoom for Friday Night Feast might be too hard, just all the people trying to chat."
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying because then they could talk to us too.
Well,
But then everybody at
I
once.
can invite other people to join us in this. It
Oh.
sends them like an invite, and then they can show us what they're making.
Oh.
Renee said, "When I made pickled onions, weird, but I love drinking the juice out of the
Oh,
jar."
that's an idea too.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna do that too. I bought a red onion today, and I was gonna slice it to have with this, but oh well. We slice it and have it the rest of the week.
Shauna said, "I like just the avocado and not the guac flavor."
Yeah.
Yeah, the just avocado is really good.
It's like the whole avocado or something like that, or mashed. I think
It's
what
just,
it is.
yeah, I think it's just mashed. That is what I was getting, but since this is so much cheaper, having the spicy guac will do for a while,
And
right?
it worked out too because the only 2 places we can find egg life wraps in store here is either at Sprouts, and they're about what, $6 a package,
Mm-hmm.
or we found them at Aldi,
Mm-hmm.
and what are they there?
They're $4.78 now.
So I stocked up and got a bunch of them today because I'm gonna do a little different on my breakfast this week. I'm gonna do breakfast tacos because I have a bunch of stuff left over, and I got some. What I love is making dirty eggs. We got a couple of pans that are perfect. That are I got a little grease left over from we've been cooking stuff, so I'm gonna use that and make a dirty egg breakfast tacos. I'm gonna just make that all week.
Y'all see the sign?
Well,
Juju said, "You can freeze your guac mini cups too."
Yes.
I'm the only guac eater here, so that's what I do. I freeze them all and take them out 3 at a time. Oh, that's awesome.
That's a good idea.
Bluegrass Girl said, "Zoom Basic is 40-minute time limit for free with
Oh.
unlimited meetings." Oh, okay. Then maybe we'll do that. Chow CEO said, "Who was the favorite person or talk you saw on the cruise?"
I know, probably me. My favorite doctor was me. No, actually, I can't remember her name. The one that had it was like the Magic School Bus stuff she
Oh,
did.
that was Dr. Boz.
Yeah, Dr. Boss's. I think it was probably hers.
Yeah, I would say Dr. Boz. It was just a really good presentation, and the way she explained it. Like, if you ever
She
am
dumbed it
like,
down.
I don't understand how glucose works in my bloodstream, go see Dr. Boz's presentation because she explained it so well, the whole science of it, that you could put this in elementary schools and teach kids, and they'd be like, oh, I don't want the donut because I remember what glucose does in my bloodstream, and I don't want all that sticky glucose in there.
Mhm.
Like, she really makes it so easy to understand.
Accessible.
Yeah, and where you're like, oh, okay, like, I got it, but when I saw that, it was like, that is the easiest, clearest way I have seen anyone explain how the glucose interacts in your bloodstream. I just thought that presentation was the best.
The only critique I have of all the speakers, the Chris Bear did not tell us his shoe size. You know, you ever watch his little videos when they're doing it, and he's giving you all the instructions or deviations or whatever between different people, and he'll use that as an example. So I always find it a little humorous.
Oh, Renee's needing suggestions on what to get a 4-year-old that's a Pokemon gift. Don't ask me.
Maybe Pokemon cards? I don't know.
Shauna said it also Fred Hahn. Yeah, Fred
his was
Hahn's
good.
video. Yeah, his presentation rather
I
was.
really honestly enjoyed Bronson and Natalie's talks too.
Oh yeah, like
those were really good too.
Yeah, Natalie's talk was awesome too. Like, she really made it feel like, oh, she's just not this like superstar bikini weightlifting model. That
She's just a normal person. Huh?
Yeah, she's just a normal person that's had the same struggles we've all gone through in our life, especially mentally.
I mean, I really feel like it was a good, the whole way around was good.
Yeah, I think that's
Aren't
what's
they
so,
both going to KetoCon as well? I think they said.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what's so great about the keto conventions is because honestly, when I saw the speaker lineup, I was like, I don't know half these people. Like, am I going to really go to all this? Like, is this going to be boring? Like, because usually we've gone on a lot of cruises, and we are used to on sea days sleeping in. I'm a sleeper.
Or watching TV, because
Yeah.
I will download a bunch of stuff and have it on my hard drive and hook it up to my computer or hook my computer to the TV in the room, and I'll watch TV and
Yeah.
catch up on movies and whatnot.
Yeah, so we just enjoy just like totally relaxing, maybe go to a couple events on the cruise, just have a real chill sea day. And I was like, so am I going to enjoy being stuck in a conference room all day while we're at sea and getting up early at 9 in the morning? Like, I feel
really
like that's
cool.
uncalled for. But then
They did the question and answer period too.
yeah.
I thought that was cool too.
But we went to it, and I was actually like very engaged with it. I was like, okay, that was worth getting up at 8 in the morning or earlier to go to this conference at 9 in the morning.
Because we tried to go eat breakfast first, then go to the conference.
Yes. Shauna said it. There was this guy named HungryHeath. He was so relatable and had such a great personal story. It made me cry.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry.
That's so nice.
I was telling Shelly
Thank
though.
you, Shauna.
We need to reach out to Debbie and let her do her story next on the next cruise. Only problem is I don't know if she can keep it to 15 minutes
No.
because hers will take a little longer
Nope.
to tell.
Nope, can't do it.
That's fine. You just be like Dr. Cybus and just say like, what do you tell Autumn? Because what they did, because they only had 15 minutes, and they actually have a little clock they put up in front of you so you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
And Autumn was telling us that he told her, that's fine, I ain't gonna pay no attention to that.
Yeah, you're
I
like,
don't use that.
I don't use those. And she's like, okay. She thought he was joking, and then he
Nope.
was not. Yeah, I don't know how I would. I'd be like, okay, I got sick, I'm healed.
Nah.
Renee said, I didn't realize Pokemon was still popular. My friend said her son likes anything Pokemon when I ask what to get him, and I have no clue. Me neither. I'd be like asking a store rep, what do I get?
Oh, that's kind of dangerous too, though. Like, oh yeah, here, this one's $50,000. Hey, that's what they want.
Yeah, $50,000.
Well, I'm just saying, though, they're going to give you the most expensive
I'm gonna
option.
be like, okay, my budget's a little like
Well, yeah, I know. I'm
less.
just saying, though.
$10, please.
Yeah.
Shauna said, in a bit, I'm going to have to put on my Bluetooth to listen, and I'll try to keep up. Oh, thank you. Jen said, I ordered some peanut butter singles today. I want to make egg white bread with it. What? Peanut butter singles?
Aw.
Oh, I see Miriam's here.
Hey.
Miriam.
Miriam, howdy doing? Now I got a notification earlier from YouTube saying that y'all mentioned me, but it wouldn't let me go to it. When I clicked on the link, it told me to give me to a 404 page, not available. That doesn't exist anymore. So fill me in on what it is. How you talking about me?
Renee said, smash that thumbs up, folks. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Renee.
And then she said, I actually found shaved beef at Target grocery. Oh, if I could have that, I'll take that over to Steak-umm, but Steak-umm aren't bad. I mean, the Steak-umm's just beef.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird in it.
Well,
okay.
well, yeah, because she doesn't have a Kroger near her, huh?
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Sarah said, get some rare roast beef for the deli shaved thin. Oh, that would work too.
Yeah.
Jerry said, good night, y'all. I'm going
Good
back
night.
to bed soon. Too much coughing. I'll have to check out the rest of the replay. Good night.
All right.
Good night. I hope you get better, Jerry.
Stay around. Yeah, make sure you find the part where it explodes on us.
Renee said, smacks Heath on the back.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Bluegrass Girl said, come on, hit the X for 1 second, then pound that thumbs up and come back to chat, right?
Aw. Thank you.
And then Renee's laughing at me at the NyQuil. Hey, you know, that was after the cruise, Renee. Kimberly said, I put butter in my coffee to keep me full until my next meal. I always add a little bit of heavy whipping cream, maybe a sprinkle of red mints, and a sprinkle of cinnamon. Oh, that sounds so good. I do put the cinnamon on mine, too.
We didn't do any red mints for dinner.
No, we didn't.
Well, I did use it in my taco mix. Anytime I called for salt, I always use red mints. So.
Oh, yeah. I do put butter in my coffee in the morning and 1 egg, but I get like 3 cups of coffee out of that. I just pour it all together, and I put butter, 1 egg, and then I do top it with cinnamon, because to me, when you have that nice little foam on top, like, it calls for cinnamon. But that sounds so good. Now I want coffee.
Huh.
Renee said she saw Maria's post about their hotel and steak meal in Paris. So jelly. Ooh, that sounds good. Jamie said, Sivis said, we all overeat, even now on keto. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes I think that's a little debatable, because it's just funny to me that he says that. Like, we all overeat. But then Dr. Berry is like, eat all you want if you're on BB&E. Like, you can't overeat. So...
I still want to see the two of them have a debate.
Yeah,
against
that
each other.
would be good. A good debate between them. Shauna said, yeah, I wasn't sure I really agree with that. Exactly. Bluegrass Girl said, that hotel in Paris is insane. The dog attack on the plane was horrible, though. What? Okay, I missed all of that. Renee said, I think the last time I truly overate was my birthday dinner with Heath and Shelly. That Brazilian steak was just taunting me. But it was so worth it, right? Sharon said, Hubs just walked in from a 15-hour-long day at work. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Need to make him a light supper. Have a good night, everyone.
Good
You
night.
too, Sharon. Thanks for joining us. Shauna said, my mom was a hippie. We ate hippie food, granola, whole grains, garden food. Right? And she probably grew it all herself, right? Jamie said, 1.5 eggs definitely made me, what? I know. That's weird that what he did say it was, so what Dr. Sivis said is the minimum you would have to eat to get all of your body's nutrients for the day is 1.5 eggs. But again, I feel like that's a very oversimplification to get your body's maybe the nutrients, but I still beg to differ, because like with Heath, if he only has 2 eggs, he will start to feel it later on in the day. Like 4 eggs is the magic number for him. And that's just to start his day. So yeah, if you were in a place where, you know, you had limited food, yeah, if you only ate 1.5 eggs a day, then you could survive. But I don't think you would thrive on that. And I don't think long term that would actually give all of your body's nutrients to keep you going long term. That's why I said just some things. I think I feel like sometimes he likes to do things to shock people.
Yeah.
And get them to be like, whoa, am I eating too much? Because I really feel like a lot of times, especially when it comes to protein, I still feel like a lot of people undereat protein. So if you're telling somebody who can barely eat 3 ounces of meat a day, 1.5 eggs is all you need, they're going to be like, oh, well, see, I'm eating plenty. But you can tell that on people who are under eating protein, what happens? Their nails start to crack, their hair thins, all of that stuff. So to me, that's why I'm like, that might be the minimum to survive, but you're not going to thrive on that. Like your body needs a lot more protein in order to thrive on that. And I'm glad that that's really come to light with keto in the last couple years, is showing, hey, we need to be eating more protein because your body needs protein. Oh, thanks, Miriam. She goes, Shelly, your hair looks so pretty. Thank you, Miriam. That's really sweet. It's just look at this. Ugh. I don't know. It's still taking some getting used to. He likes it though. Renee said, tomato basil tuna melt stuffler topped with sliced maters. I showed y'all from HEB, but you didn't get those tomatoes.
Because I didn't think we'd eat them quick enough for what we have planned this week.
Oh, I'll eat them.
We'll go tomorrow then.
Strong said, I had my dental cleaning today, and I got away clean for 6 months. I was so worried. Wow, that's awesome. So you don't have to go again for 6 more months? That'd be good. I'm actually a weirdo that enjoys the dentist, because when I go, I enjoy the feeling of having my teeth cleaned. Like, I just love the way that feels. But I know I'm weird like that. Gigi's here. Hey, Gigi, welcome back. It's time for the Heath Yawn Hour, right?
Who said that?
Nobody.
Oh.
I did. Kimberly said, I saw someone making her own egg wrap in a frying pan, swirling the pan with butter, making her own thin egg crepe. Yeah, I've seen those too. That's definitely a way to do it. But we're
Lazy.
We're lazy, so we just buy the egg life. It's just easy for us. Shauna said that was so amazing, Dr. Boz on the glucose. It really was a great talk. I can't wait until. So there's a channel by Debbie, I guess it's just called Low Carb Cruise, and she'll be posting everybody's talks on there.
I'm subscribed to it, so you want to go check.
Oh, okay. Jamie said her favorite speaker was Heath, the Horde hunk of meat Horde, Hungry Horde Master.
Aw, thank you.
Aw. I didn't know there was that.
What was what?
All the different hashtags. The Horde HHM, the Horde hunk of meat. Jamie said, but yeah, Dr. Boss was a close second. Bronson, Natalie, Nurse Cindy. Oh yes,
yeah,
Nurse Cindy. She was so good.
She's gonna be at KetoCon too.
Yes, but she's not speaking
No,
at
but she's
Keto.
gonna be there. That's what's cool.
Yeah. Kimberly said, I did see Heath speak on the cruise on your channel too. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we were able to record that and then get that posted, so I was happy about that. Renee said, love Nurse Cindy. She's such a firecracker. It just makes you happy being around her.
And she brought me pizza. We were just basically just shooting the breeze with her and her husband, and we were sitting there in the pizza shop, just visiting. And somebody mentioned pizza. I said I could go for a slice or two, so she went and got it for me.
Because I told him, no, it's late. And he's like, Nurse Cindy, can I have pizza? And she's like, well, of course you can. And he was like, see? I was like, I know. I'm the worst. Live. Telling you no. But yeah, she's so fun. She's such so much energy. And her talk was great too. That's what I mean. Everybody is such a great talk and just gives you a whole new inspiration to go forward and be like, yeah, that's what makes this community so great, because we're all like in there together and just sharing the information. You just always learn something.
Because remember too, when we were in the buffet one morning for breakfast, I had that one guy come to me, "Hey Heath, I'm having your breakfast today. Thanks for the tip."
Isn't that cute? Yeah, because he shared, what he has for breakfast every day, and so this other guy was like, "Okay, I'm gonna have that for breakfast." And that's just awesome. Bluegrass Girl said, "I am pleased to announce I've lost 3 pounds since May 21st. That's awesome, Sarah. Way to go." Hoofing It said, "Oh my God, almost forgot to hit the like button. Hit all."
Thank you.
Aw, but y'all are so awesome. Renee said, "Shaved beef fresh just had a more favorable texture over Steakums." Oh, yeah, the Steakums texture.
It's a little different.
A little
'cause it's
different.
frozen.
Yeah. S. McCabe said, "Your cruise videos are awesome."
Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. We did, we try to do it. I feel like we learn every time what we could do better. But what I felt like really made the videos great is being able to, get to meet so many people and getting them in the video, too, and just having time with them. I really enjoyed that.
So we had a couple of people comment and said that they wanted us to introduce the people we're having dinner and lunch with and everything. So that's what I was trying to do.
Yeah. And we'll get better next time, too. Renee said, "Shelly, did y'all finish Stranger Things?"
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It's going to be a long wait for the second part.
It's a month until Volume 2 comes out. But, yes, we finished this week. We just, every night we watched 2 or 3 episodes until we were done. And I know there's some people that still haven't got finished yet, so we're not going to give spoilers, but oh my gosh.
Remember we read that article, though, where Stephen King says he's a big fan.
I know.
And they were even, the producers and everything were going back and forth with him.
Yes, that was awesome. But I'm going to say, I had a feeling the one person from the beginning, I was like, okay, something's going on there. And I was right on my hunch. And then when I saw, I was like, oh my gosh. It was so good. It was so good.
Are they going to do a season 5?
I don't know. But I'm anxious for Volume 2 because the way they left it, what I liked is you had all these concurrent stories. And they're all, separated, right? And I'm like, okay, we need them all to merge together because I need all of them together again. So I'm excited to see how apparently that'll happen in the next 2 episodes in Volume 2 is all the storylines will converge. And I'm just, that's such a good show. Kimberly said, "I use a few drops of Ketochow mineral drops or electrolytes in my coffee or sparkling water." Oh, that's a really good idea, especially in coffee, because coffee is so tasty that when you add the electrolytes, it just makes it taste even better. Jujube said, "Overeating carbs and overeating meat are 2 totally different feelings." Exactly. It really is, and it got me to thinking, because we were watching 2 Crazies, and they were talking about how, people are like, oh, I just can't eat 70 grams of protein, which, I mean, honestly, I'm eating 125 right now, and that, to me, doesn't feel like a lot. But they're like, oh, I just can't eat 70, and I'm thinking, but those same people would crush 300 carbs a meal, no problem. Oh, a bag of chips, a bag of this, donuts, whatever. But 70 grams of protein. It's just weird thought process to me. It's like, if you sit down and think, you did used to eat tons of carbs and finish that off. I do know carbs make you hungry, but it's like, okay, so you are physically, you could eat that. Now, maybe emotionally, the triggers and stuff, you think you can't, but you know that you used to eat more than enough, maybe it wasn't protein, but more than enough carbs, and you're actually eating a smaller amount of protein as far as volume. You're eating less volume, but you're getting more nutrition now. So it's like if you think back to, oh yeah, like we could crush like a whole pizza before.
Each.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like get 2 mediums, 2 for $6 or whatever they were. Yeah, we could each have our own pizza, no problem crushing that. And then it's like, so yeah, I could eat easily a 12-ounce steak and be plenty full.
Yep.
Shauna said, yeah, even the special greens.
Huh.
What? Maitreya said, night all, gotta close down the phone. Good night, Maitreya. Have fun camping this weekend. Jen said, night all, hoping Bailey lets me sleep more than 3 hours. I hope she does too. Oh, it jumped. Hold on. Renee said, dude, if I can manage to eat the 3 packs of Maters before they go bad, I'm sure y'all can.
Alright, we'll go tomorrow and get some.
Bluegrass Girl said, Marie Emmerich talked briefly about how a dog on their flight attacked someone in the middle of the night. Lots of blood. No other
Whoa.
detail. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. I thought they had to be like in a kennel or something.
Obviously not.
Her luggage was lost for many days while in Barcelona. Oh goodness. Yeah, that's always...
Fun.
It's always something you gotta worry about when you travel. It's like, oh, am I gonna get my luggage? Strong said, I don't mind dental cleanings. It's just the root canals, crowns, fillings that's usually the outcome from my cleaning visit. Oh, yeah. Those aren't gonna be fun if that has to happen. Which is what happened to poor Renee. Kimberly said, oh my, that's so scary to hear about the dog attack. That's crazy. Like, because I thought they had to be in a thing, so I guess somebody let the dog out and just slept? Wow. Wow. Yes, Shauna said, Nurse Cindy is so cool. I love her. She's awesome. Oh, okay. And Renee said, I love the healthcare chat with Nurse Cindy, and she's been so kind to consult with a few. I've sent her for wound vac issues.
Oh, nice.
I know. She is just the most awesome person. Shauna said, it got to be too much Stranger Things for me. Sometimes my brain can't hang. It's definitely a show that lingers on your mind. That, you know, like at night, I'm like, oh, am I going to be dreaming about this? Like, oh, Elle, come back. Elle, it's okay. Renee said, it really was like a snowball avalanche to watch. Oh, goodness. Oh, good night, Bluegrass Girl.
Good night.
Shauna said, Shelly, hippies grow special greens. Oh, that's the green she's talking about. Renee said, I'm amused at the keto influencers that are now way into carbs, even with heavy workouts. You just can't rationalize that theory to me. See, I don't know. I guess we're pretty good about following, I guess everybody we follow is pretty
Clean.
well, I would say good with keto as it is, but we don't follow a lot of, I guess, athletes,
Right.
other than like Bronson and Robert Sykes,
Right.
with Liv Savage. But, you know, Robert, he continues, like, you don't need carbs to be a weightlifter, to be a heavy athlete. He's like, look, I do all this being strictly keto. And so just following them, which, who has seen Rigel? Isn't he adorable? We watched that video, I guess it was this past week, right? Or the
Yeah.
week before? I don't know. We watched it,
Sweet.
where they showed, you know, the birth and everything. Well, not the actual birth, but everything she went through. And I was like, aw, so that was really sweet. So, you know, they're having fun with the little boy. And then that was cute. She was like, yeah, she changed him and he peed on her.
Wow.
I was like, that's what I've heard of anyone who had a boy or a son. That happens at least once, right? But yeah, we don't follow anyone that I would say, you know, ventures really completely off of keto or have not been keto anymore. I mean, I know Autumn will go off playing and stuff, but I guess that's way she's always been since we watched her, so it's not a
Anything
change
new?
to me, huh?
Yeah, it's not anything.
Yeah,
new.
it's nothing new to me. Like, I just know, yeah, it's Thanksgiving. She's gonna go get her Costco cake. So it doesn't bother me because that's how she's always, like, Anna to me is very upfront and open with everything. Like, she ain't gonna hide nothing. She's gonna tell you exactly what she thinks. So that's why it doesn't bother me. But everybody else we follow, they just keto, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Renee said, "Oh, I just noticed you hung your sign." Yes. See, oh, let me do this right. Shelly's. It says Shelly's Beach Cottages. Ross is here. Said this has been delightful. Well, thank you, Ross. Thanks for joining the Hungry
Thank
Horde. Renee said, I just do what works for me, and some of these influencers aren't athletes. They're just following trends for ratings. I see that for sure. I didn't see Rhonda here tonight, but she was telling us on the cruise that some of the people, like, they got to where they were like, oh, I don't know what other content, so they just started doing other stuff like that just to have content. And I'm like, but you could see Two Crazy Ketos goes every single day practically, and they have plenty of content staying keto. So I don't understand how needing content would be that doesn't work out as a reason to me.
Right.
Just interesting what people think, right? Shauna said, did the baby come out with a 2-pack?
With a what?
The baby come out with a 2-pack? He might have. Jujube said, I have one I used to follow and I had to stop. She's doing anabolic now. I have no idea what that means. And going against everything she said for 2 or 3 years. It's frustrating because the recipes aren't tweakable either. Oh, wow. See, I have no idea what all that means. But, yeah, I don't get it, y'all. And I don't understand why you would want to, because what we had tonight and what we have every Friday night, that to me is more delicious than, the junk food we used to eat. I don't miss that stuff. This is what I enjoy eating. And, when we've had our 2 planned deviations, it was like a half deviation because I still, on the one, I had ribeye still. It's just because, to me, the food is great. Steak is amazing. I don't want to not have steak. When you told me I could have steak and butter and bacon and pork belly, that to me tastes so good that I don't want to give up having steak and all of that.
That's what I forgot to get today at the store.
What?
A second pork belly, so we could do pork belly burn ends.
Oh, I want pork belly burn ends. Sabrina's here. Hey,
So
Sabrina.
I guess what we're gonna have to do is get up and go in the morning and grab one for you, and come home and start cooking it. I'll go in the morning.
Okay. Sabrina said, "Hi, you guys. Long time no see. Traveling for 5 weeks.
Oh.
Coming back home to a lot of work around the house.
Yeah.
Have been getting in my steps, though. I bet, Sabrina. That's awesome. I bet you had some great time traveling." Renee said, "Heath, wake up!"
I can't. It's past my bedtime.
It's not even 9.
I know, but I've been up since 6:30 this morning, and I've had a busy day.
Renee says, sometimes I just watch them for a giggle, right?
Watch what? Me?
No, those other influencers.
Oh, right.
And then Shauna said, "Oh, someone is sleepy."
Yeah.
And she said, "Full belly, sleepy
Yeah.
noggin." And
Yeah.
Jujube said, "Wake up, Heath." Shauna
Oh,
said,
wait.
"Heath, are we keeping you up?" Laugh out
Maybe.
loud. And she said, Renee said, "He can't even keep his eyes open or hold his head up anymore."
Right.
Reichman said, "Go to bed, Heath."
I'm thinking about it.
And then, I don't know what this means. Jujube said, "Pobrecito?" What is that? Pobrecito.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Define it for us, please.
And then Renee says, "How was your DDPY this week?"
Same. I did 3 days like he scheduled. I got 3 days next week.
Oh, wow. So it's going on what, K?
Yeah.
I
Same.
still haven't implemented what Fred Hahn said. So Fred Hahn swears, Jujube says I need to tickle you.
Oh, okay. I think you just need to work on reading the comments.
That was me reading it. But anyways, Fred Hahn says you only have to do strength training twice a week for 15 minutes, and you just do it real slow. And he said that's all you need to build the muscle. He calls it the slow burn. And I was like, okay, I could probably do that, but I honestly have not done that. I am truly the worst when it comes to exercise. I have all the ambition and thoughts in the world, but I just don't do it. It's just.
We can't. We got too much Stranger Things to watch.
I know. Like,
And then I gotta start getting caught. I think there's only 3 episodes left, and then the whole series is for this whole season for Mayans.
Oh. And then we'll be watching that.
Yeah. Because I want to wait till it's fully complete and then watch it.
Yeah.
Because I think there's only 3 more.
Tomatoes can taste so sweet, y'all. Jujube said, tickle him, Shelly.
No.
Renee said, poor baby. Oh, that's what it meant. Jujube said it's poor baby in Spanish. Pobrecito. Might have spelled it wrong. I have no idea. You could have spelled it right.
Well, they say angel's sweet.
Yeah, they are sweet. It's like, sometimes the tomato is just so sweet, but what's really good is you put a little salt on it, and it's really sweet. Renee said crank on his foot, that helps, and he loves that. Oh, okay, well, I'll have to do that.
You behave.
Jonna said, I gotta start reading his book now that I got it out of my mailbox. Yeah, they like stuffed the book, that's a hardback, in her mailbox, and it didn't even,
Wow.
like, shouldn't have even fit in there.
They just fit it anyways.
Well, it could have been like Renee's mailman leaving you nasty notes.
Right?
That's so sweet.
So full.
Shauna said, okay, I gotta run cook some dinner. Love y'all. You too, Shauna. Have a great weekend. Blue Dove said, yeah, I want to try Fred Hahn's strength training. I bought some resistance bands as far as I have gotten so far. You and me, girl. I got the resistance bands in the office, so I feel like I'm a step closer.
You did take them with us on that one cruise and we were
Yeah.
using them.
Yeah, that's how long ago I've been using them. 3 years ago. I guess 2.5. But anyways, I got them in the office, and I'm like, okay, I'll do it, like, on a break, but I just know. I'm just horrible about that, and probably in 40 years I'll be mad at myself for not doing that. So, yeah, I know I need to. I'm just the worst at doing anything like that. Reichwood said, love y'all. Have to go. Good night. Good night, Reichwood.
I ain't too far behind you.
Renee said, those maters I got are just like juicy homegrown and so tasty. Oh. Sabrina said, I've got resistance bands, but do I use them? No, I really need to. Resistance training is so key. That's why, Sabrina, look up Frederick Hahn, Hahn, because he swears all you need is to use them twice a week, 15 minutes each, but you do it real slow. Each rep should take 60 to 90 seconds, but you want to space it out. He said the important thing with resistance training is all the muscle is built on rest days. So you need at least 2 days of rest in between the workouts. So don't be like my thing is, oh, I just have to do it twice this week. Okay, Monday, Tuesday, done. But no, you need to space it out. Do like Monday, wait, and then do it Thursday. And space it out, because that's where muscles grow, is when you're resting. And I just feel like, well, I've been resting for quite a while. I'm still waiting on the muscle.
All right.
You're welcome, Shauna. Renee said Shelly's coworker was adorable today. Yes, my little Samsonite. What do we got names for him so far? What all do we call him? So we have Sam, Sammy, Samson, Sam, Tingling, Samsonite.
Hey, you.
Uh,
Get out.
Yes, we have all kinds of little things, but he was so cute today. I posted on Facebook where he was like so curled up, and he likes to curl where all his paws are together. It's just so sweet. And then he had all his toys like around him. I was like, that's so cute. Jajub said, I have the throbbing down, so I may see about using my hand weights in bed. Well, be careful, Jajub. Don't overdo it. Juju said, no need to pump rights and make my foot throb. No, don't do that. Renee said, Bronson does a lot of band work as well. Okay, we'll see there. And she said, work out different body parts on different days. Right, that's true. Jamie said, I've been stretching my bad foot out with the band, some like Bronson showed me, but I feel like something is messed up in that dang foot. Oh no, Jamie, I didn't know that. Yo, you're welcome, Sabrina. Melissa's here. Hey, Melissa. She said, just had to lay down in front of the fan for an hour after getting home from work. This heat is killing me already.
That was me.
Got up, remembered it was Friday. I could have been watching while I cooled down. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's already getting hot out. Like yesterday when I jumped in the car to run before getting the dog's food, I was like, oh, it really is getting, like, when my car feels like a sauna when you walk in or get into it, I'm like, oh, this is not, like, no. Where's the cool weather? Where's my fall weather again?
Right?
4 more months.
I just don't want to get so cold again that it snows.
No, I don't want it to get that cold. I would be happy at 70 degrees all the time. Like, can we just have that? Just 70,
yeah, I'm not
sunny, light wind all the time. Is that too much? Renee said, I'm sure when he tries to get Heath's food, he's also known as no or damn it. It's usually, get him down. But he mostly does it where he's like curious. He's like, oh, what do you got there? Can I have some?
Uh-huh.
And then Heath is like, no. And then he comes over to me, Samson comes over to me and he's like, Mom, Dad told me no. And I'm like, oh, you poor thing.
I'm so mistreated.
I know. And I'm like, oh, I love you. Let me get you a treat. And then he wags his tail. I mean, how can you tell him no? Renee said, what's everyone doing this weekend? What are we doing?
As little as possible. I gotta go store in the morning, obviously.
Yeah,
we're gonna cook and we're gonna record.
What all are we cooking tomorrow?
The roast.
What are you doing with the roast? Tell them.
I'm gonna cook it like a brisket, and then we're gonna use part of it to make Texas Twinkies. When we're gonna make homemade pimento cheese to put in it, and then we're gonna make poor man burn ends with it as well. And then there's something else we were gonna cook. I guess that was it. That's the only 2. Because we're gonna do a video. I'm gonna video all that, and then we're gonna video the pimento cheese. And then we've already done that video though. We did it with Ketochow.
Yeah, but I thought this time we're not doing it with Ketochow.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll have a new pimento cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess that's it.
And then you're gonna make pork belly.
Burn ends.
Burn ends.
Yeah.
Oh,
we already filmed that though.
I know, but it's so good. And I saw Jen's pork belly that she cooked like a brisket. I'm like, oh.
Because I think what I want to do is go ahead and put that on to cook in the morning and then go to the store. So
okay.
it'll be cooking while I'm gone.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
And then we got to do a few review videos. So we've got these mixology drink mixes we are going to review. And then we got the meat stick. It's back there.
Yeah.
We got a meat stick we want to review. And there was something else. There's one other thing.
I don't remember now.
I know there was something else. We'll figure it out. But we got a couple reviews we got to do. Melissa said, grandma sitting. Okay, I guess I'm getting tired. So my mom and sisters could go see Top Gun. We saw it last weekend and working. Oh, was it good?
See, we could do that tomorrow.
Go to the movies?
Yeah.
Hey, Paul's here.
Hey, buddy.
He said, coming in hot with a plate in my hand for my Stuffler. Where's the live form? Back there.
Oh.
And you got to prepay $20.
Yes, sir.
What?
I'm,
What was that?
I don't know. I'm still asleep.
Yeah, what? How good was it? Oh, Melissa said she really liked it. Nice. Juju said, just ordered Slow Bird. $5.49 shipped to my house, not at the library. Oh, well, that's not bad. Renee says she might go this weekend to see it. Jamie said, my kid's going to a sleepover with a friend. She is so excited. Oh, how fun. I remember that was fun as a kid, having sleepovers with your friends. I always liked doing that. Kimberly said, oh, yes, the movie. Sounds fun. New Elvis movie is coming out later this month. Oh, I didn't know that.
Is it like a biop or what?
Yeah. What kind of... Is it... Who's going to play an Elvis?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. Renee said, a group of friends are going, but I wasn't convinced yet. So maybe I'll go. You should. Gosh, we haven't been to the movies in so long. Do you want to go?
Kinda, sorta.
And then you think, oh, do we?
What was that one? It's up there in the woodlands. We usually valet and walk across the street to the movies and then come back and eat dinner there.
Oh, but I thought
What?
the restaurant closed. That's a Tinseltown.
Yeah, no. It was right there in Hughes Landing. That the theater closed or the restaurant did?
The restaurant.
Huh.
The one where you used to go to Morton's?
Yes, Morton's.
Yeah,
closed?
that's across from Tinseltown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought Morton's closed.
I don't know. But I always thought that was handy. We'd valet there, and then just walk across the street and go to the movies, and then come back and eat dinner afterwards.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Because isn't that a Landry's restaurant?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Renee says she remembers doing prank calls as a kid when it was at a sleepover. So corny, but so fun.
I remember
Right?
wrapping houses.
Rapid House? You did that?
Yeah. We did a youth minister's house, and he sat there and watched us. And when we went back to church the next day, he called us, the next day he called everybody and had us come clean it up. It's hilarious.
Why was that funny?
Because he was a trip. He was really, really cool. Because I remember one time, too, I've known him for several years, I started driving and everything. I seen him on jogging one day, and I pulled up beside him and said, hey, man, you look like you're in a hurry. You want to lift?
What did he say?
Leave me alone, Heath.
Oh, wow. Alright, Melissa said, if you like the original, you will
Yeah.
like it. They did a good job of keeping the spirit and including characters without just remaking the original one. Oh, okay.
Feel the need for speed.
Right? Jamie said, we get to have our sleepover in July, Shelly. That's right. We do. Oh, that'll be fun. Are we going to do prank calls? Renee
How
said,
can you do that now with caller ID?
oh, that's true. Renee loved the first one. I loved the first one too. Oh my gosh. My favorite character was
Goose.
yes.
Or Joker.
No, Goose.
He was good too.
Goose was it. Oh, Ross said, thanks for sharing your Friday night. Well, thank you for joining us. I know, he TP'd the trees. Juju said, fall asleep first and your bra got soaked and put in the freezer.
Oh,
Wow. That's not fun. No, I never went to a party like that. Renee said, or we used to leave baby gators in people's mailboxes at night.
That's kind of weird, but okay.
Oh, no. Renee
Well,
said,
no,
no,
she
I
was
was
in Florida, so.
Yeah, I was the bra refuser for years as I didn't have anything. Well, at least then you could go to sleep first. Jamie said, pillow fight. That's true. Juju said, 67 call blocks your number and you can also hide your cell phone number in the settings. Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Well, now we know how Juju prank calls people. That's who's been calling at 11 at night. No, just playing. Sabrina said Twister game. Oh, yeah. Did you ever play Twister?
Yeah.
At, like, friend's house when you had a sleepover? Yes, that was fun. Renee said swamp life. Laugh out loud. Swamp Florida life. Yeah, I couldn't imagine waking up and having an alligator in my mailbox.
Right.
The poor alligators,
Right.
too. Renee said, man, I must have been in the brutal crowd.
But
are you
pranking the neighbor or the mailman?
Right? She goes, we would Sharpie folks when they fell asleep.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Oh, did you do that?
No, I'm nice.
No, I never went to anything like that. Like,
Me either.
I remember one time they would threaten that we were going to stick, whoever fell asleep, stick their hand in cold water.
Yeah.
But we never actually did it. I never did it, and I never had it done to me.
No.
I guess I was in the boring club. Renee's pranks are hardcore. I was saying, here's an alligator in your mailbox. Juju said, I used to have to make calls at work when my customers would run off my rental car and credit card declining. Oh, no. Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. Renee said, my best friend as a kid had mean brothers.
Uh-huh.
Well, that'll do it. And she goes, or the flaming bag of poop trick.
Right.
No, we never did that,
No.
though I do know a neighbor who had that done. That was funny. Out of all the neighbors, I was like, yeah, he deserved it. Melissa said, we just did some TPN or plastic forks in the lawn of people we don't like from school. Plastic forks?
I don't know.
Like you would just stick them in the ground so then they'd have to pull them up?
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, or they wouldn't see it because if they mowed the lawn? I don't know. I never heard of that. Wow.
I just remember back in high school, or like freshman year and stuff, we had a drafting class, and it had those little tables, the drafting table, with the slide rule on it, so you use it for doing straight edge and everything. And we used to have to clean it with Comet. We used to clean the tables, and so we would get the Marks-a-Lots, rip out the insides of it, and backfill the marker itself with the Comet, and pull back the string on the slide rule, the little tension band on it, and we'd shoot it across the room, so the people in front of us would get showered with the Comet, and I could just spray all over top of each other. And then we started doing we would get either the toilet paper roll or the paper towel rolls, and we started making them like that too with the Comet, and we'd throw it in the street, and so it'd bust and do like little smoke bombs with Comet. Well, the neighbors called on us, so the police came and thought we were doing actual bombs.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, all I'm doing is cleaning the street. I'm putting Comet down. It's going to rain. Clean it. But we had
Yeah,
trouble.
but nowadays, oh my gosh, you'd probably be locked up.
Right? It's just Comet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or we had I don't remember how we ended up with one, but we had a 3-man balloon launcher. And we used to climb on the roof of the house because Dad's barbecue pit was right beside it. And if you climb up just right, you could use the step off the top of it onto the smokestack, and then off the smokestack onto the gate, and then into the house. But so we would get on top of the house with the 3-man balloon launcher, and we'd shoot either eggs or the little miniature pumpkins you get at the holidays. We shoot that, or we even got real dangerous and started shooting like C and D cell batteries.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow, Jamie said, right? I was thinking about the bell person too.
All right.
Renee said, now y'all know why I'm so weird. Oh.
Florida. Well, it's like all the stories is about the Florida people.
Well, said, yes, they all have to be removed before they can mow. Oh my gosh. Paul said, we shaved the freshmen's eyebrows off at the first team party every year.
Right.
They were always the ones that said they had alcohol tolerance and were always the first ones to pass out. Rite of passage. Oh my gosh. Oh. Jamie said, yes, it's called forking your yard. Someone did mine for my 30th birthday. Was that really a birthday treat, though?
Oh, I've never heard of that before. That's crazy.
I've never heard of fork. Don't fork our yard, please, because our yardmen wouldn't like it.
Right. Luckily, we don't mow our own yard.
Paul said, luckily, when I was a freshman, I could hold my booze and never passed out. Probably early training, right,
I didn't
Paul?
actually start drinking until I was 20.
20 or 21?
20.
Oh, I was 21.
I was 20.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did have a beer when I was 16 on a school trip to France. So, but I don't feel like that really counted. And then, yeah, I didn't drink till I was 21. Renee said, here people do flock your yard with a yard full of pink plastic flamingos for your special day. Yeah, I've heard of that. Straw said, I've never heard of forking a yard. Me neither.
Well, I mean, here recently it would be really, really expensive or really drastic to TP a house, wouldn't it?
I know. Like, don't be wasting that toilet paper. Melissa said, excuse me. She goes, I think forking is an Ohio thing. That's why I learned about it. People take their lawns very seriously in our neighborhood. Oh.
Nerds.
Wow. Well, there's some people who take it serious here. Like, oh my goodness. Some of these people. I'm like.
Oh, yeah. One of our neighbors yelled at us for parking in the street in front of our house because the one of the members across the street, he said he couldn't back out correctly because our car was in the way.
Yeah. I don't know.
In front of my own house.
Yeah. But there's like one neighbor that they are constantly working on their yard every day. Like, I'm like, is that your like retirement dream? Like, I can't wait till I'm retired so I can go out and work in my yard every day.
What's that?
Like, what? Renee said, Heath, you don't mow your yard?
No, I have people for that.
No.
Because I don't know if I told you that story or not. We were over at my dad's one day. He's like, hey, you need to come over here and get my weed eater. My walk behind weed eater. And I was like, why? My yard guy needs to bring his own tools. I don't need to provide stuff for him. That's why I have him.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, we're lazy. Like,
I'm not outdoorsy.
No, and our lawn people, I mean, it's $25,
yeah.
I think, and then once a month it's an extra $50 because they'll blow down our roof and everything.
Yeah. And clean the gutters.
Yeah, and clean the gutters. But, I mean, if you saw, we have a corner lot.
Yep.
So it's a big yard, and no, it's just...
And I used to have to do that. That was part of my punishment as a kid. Is that my brothers got to skip their turn, and I had to mow. So I feel like I've paid my dues.
Well, I actually had an aunt who she would always, to save money, she'd always get out there and mow the yard. Well, one time she was mowing, and some kind of metal thing went flying into her leg. And ended up getting gangrene in her leg, and she was like disabled for the rest of her life, all because she had to mow the yard. And I'm like, that's okay. I could pay somebody to mow our yard and A, not have to deal with the heat and humidity, and B, just not have to deal with all the tools and being like, well, gotta get it done.
Oh, this part of the mower broke.
Oh, I know.
The yard guy needs to fix his own stuff.
But just the heat, like, and here in Houston, like, when it comes, like, now, you would have to get up at 6 in the morning so that you just don't die by the time you're done mowing the yard. Like the front and back yard, even the yard guys, it takes them, what, a good hour?
Yeah.
And that's...
And there's 3 or 4 of them that come and do it.
Yeah, that's like yard men that this is what they do day in and day out. It still takes them a solid hour to do our front and backyard. Like, no, I'm not going to deal with that. More ways to spend my money. Jamie said, happened to me in East Texas, though the person who did it came from Dallas area. Wow.
The same, it's still a Yankee.
Renee said, oh, gas jumped from $4.19 on my way back to work to $4.49 on my way
Yeah,
home.
what did I pay today? $4.23,
Wow.
I think.
Oh, I don't know.
When
Ooh,
you
that's
saw the
high.
receipt.
No, I didn't really. Renee said, I enjoy working in the yard. Well, good.
Come enjoy working in mine.
Yeah, come work at it. Juju said, hey, hush, I'm that person in my yard every day when I can walk. Okay, well, that's good. Maybe that's the neighbor. Maybe that is their, he said it's my mental health sanctuary. Maybe it's their mental health. I just am not outdoorsy.
My mental health is
like,
the couch.
Yeah, I'm just not outdoorsy. I just don't like working in the yard, in the dirt. Now, you do all kinds of stuff where you're always growing stuff, so I could see how that would be fun to see what's growing, but
I worked too many years in construction.
I can't
mess with all that, and then I was a assistant land surveyor for a while, and nope.
Yeah.
I'm not outdoorsy.
Let's see. Renee says, it makes me happy to work outside and grow things. I can get if you're growing stuff and you're like, oh, I want to go plant.
All I can grow out there is a sweat.
Well, when I have tried to grow things, I just do not have a green thumb. I am incapable of growing anything. When I actually have bought plants that were halfway grown, right? So all you had to do was just add a little feed and water. And even though those grew, and yeah, that was kind of like, oh, that's cute, I got some strawberries. But then all the birds came and ate it because they were like, oh, look, this person grew us some food. So I was like, well, then it's not worth it. And the money I spent on all that, I can just buy the strawberries. So it's just,
I can't even keep plastic plants alive.
No, that's true, you can't. Renee said, so why didn't you have a guy for your fence?
Because somebody told me she didn't want them.
Because I do have a guy for my fence. Renee said, funny service I saw in Austin. A poo pickup service.
Yep, I've seen that.
Not a job I want. Oh, yeah, when they have to go and clean the yard of all the poo.
Yes, a lot of kids do that too.
Oh, I could see that. Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a crappy job. Jamie said, my mother-in-law is out weeding every warm day. She has flowers and ornamentals planted all around, and she is wheelchair bound. That's determination.
Isn't that the one she said that also climbs up on the roof and
yes,
stuff?
because she's like, I gotta clean my roof.
She climb up the window.
You know, my mother's the same way. Like, she has 500 plants. I'm one of those, like, I never got into having tons of plants. I know my strengths, and I know my weaknesses, and I know I'm just not good with plants. As much as I'm, you know, it's like, oh, that'd be fun to have these pretty plants, but they just, no.
I can look at a picture and get the same result out of it.
Right? Melissa said, after we moved to Ohio as a teenager and bought our house with the giant corner lot, I mowed the yard and had welts all the way up my legs and couldn't breathe. Apparently, I'm allergic to grass. Oh, no, Melissa. Yeah, that's not fun. And it's like different grass, right? That'll cause different things. I think that's probably part of it. Is I've always had horrible allergies. Like, I'm allergic to so much pollen, ragweed, mold, everything. So it's like if I do too much outdoors, I immediately start getting sick. Melissa said, I like flowers and have had a vegetable garden, but no grass. Luckily, it's frowned upon here anyway. Desert landscaping all the way. Oh, that is nice. When we were in Arizona, remember in Tucson, you were like, that's the yard I want. I'm like, they won't let us get away with that in our subdivision. They just won't. They're so picky.
Time to move then.
Oh, right. But yeah, that desert landscaping, that is really nice. Paul said, best part of renting. The yard work is included in the rent, and so is the snow plowing. Hate doing both, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be a fan of snow plowing. Renee said, I rent, which is why I have to limit the amount I invest in things I put in the ground. But I do a lot of potted stuff. You do. You do a lot more than I would if I was renting.
Mm-hmm.
Juju said, landlord has a grass mower. He's terrible. Breaks all my stuff. I hate him. Oh, no. But yes, you think those angel tomatoes are sweet? Grow some fresh. It blows them out of the water. Well, yeah, growing up, my grandpa always grew. He loved growing tomatoes.
My dad did too.
Yeah, my grandpa.
Always grew the little bitty, what do you call them?
I think
grape tomatoes.
My grandpa did. I think they were like Roma or small round ones. I just remember he'd always grow tomatoes, sunflowers. He loved the sunflowers.
My dad did that, and he did yellow roses.
Oh, wow. And I'm trying to think what else. I mean, he had a pretty nice size garden, plant, garden.
I just thought it was weird, Dad growing tomatoes, because he hates tomatoes.
That is weird.
But I remember we always had a bucket like this on the counter year round, pretty much. Always sitting on the counter.
Oh, wow.
That's when I fell in love with tomatoes.
Wow. You're like, the only good thing my father does.
Right.
But, no. Okay, we'll do it. We'll end it. Juju said Houston gardening is probably harder. I get that. Yeah, it's called heat. Renee said, yard guys included my rent, but I still do landscape stuff. You do. Juju said, Renee, I just mulched my porch and made a rock barrier. He cut the grass and then leaf blew then cut grass in my fresh mulch. Oh, no. I guess that's bad. I have no idea. Renee said, y'all could so easily grow some cool peppers in pots, though, on your deck, and they really are low maintenance. Probably, but I just feel like the dogs or the birds
animals
and stuff would eat it. Because anytime I've had any, like the strawberry plant, the birds attack. I did used to have a couple potted plants out there. This is before the deck. And the dogs attacked that because they thought it was a chew toy.
Uh-huh.
Renee said, oh, my yard guy would never do that. He blows leaves away from my porch and plants. Well, that's what they should do. Paul said, I'm the same. I can't grow anything. I've tried so many times to do cilantro and basil, and both times I killed awesome plants I bought. Right? That's me, Paul. Jamie said, yes, some woman scooted up the stairs. The same woman scooted up the stairs, crawled out upstairs window with a broom and to sweep the leaves off the roof. She has a daughter, son-in-law, or grandson living right next door. But then that would require asking. Renee said, herbs can be a little fickle, but peppers are very hardy, especially the dry Texas heat. Sometimes I forget to water them, and they still thrive. They probably thrive better that way. Juju said, I put little picket fences around our 4 sunflower, and he broke a picket fence already. Like, really, dude? Wow, that's something. Strong said, do you guys not do the keto breaks anymore?
Oh, that's right. I do need some. Are you ready? I can get a walk around for a minute.
I thought we were ending it. No, we do. I'm sorry, Strong. We need to get better at doing that again.
What flavor do you want?
Oh, I don't care.
We have one open already. Oh, I think I've been eating off of it, though.
Oh. Paul said, not to mention those beta bluefish that people say live forever. I've successfully, accidentally sent 2 to the Pearly Aquarium gates.
Aww.
Right? Renee said she'd be breaking his payment. Juju said, yes, my pretty manicured brown mulch is covered in grass cuttings. Oh, no. Melissa said, I've struggled with gardening in Las Vegas. I did well in California and Ohio, and even my apartment in upstate New York had a good container garden. I need to put in a drip watering system. Oh. Yeah. But still, I mean, it's Vegas. You don't have to have that. Just have a few cactuses, right? A rock garden. Jamie said, it's been fun, but we'll let Heath relax. Have a great weekend, y'all. You too. Let's see. Let me make sure. Yeah, good night, Jamie and Mr. Blue Dove. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and call it a night. Thank y'all so much for joining us
And
and
then I gotta put this
having
trash
our
out to the street.
experimental Stuffler.
Mhm.
And we'll see what we come up with
We
tomorrow.
gotta clean that thing too.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, it does kind of look like. Here, let me get just right. Look, she said it looks like a crown over my head.
all right.
Yeah, it does. That's awesome. And it says Shelly's. Shelly's crown. Night, night. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, that was like 3 hours.
Renee said, sorry for keeping you up, Heath.
That's fine.
Well, have a great one, Paul. Everybody have a great evening. You too, Renee and Juju.
Thank
See
y'all.
y'all next Friday.
Good night.
Good night.